live. If we are, play our game. Here we go. Onto the event. The event's not going to play itself. Mute my mic so people don't have to hear me talk. Do we have to play in Petco? Because I don't really want to play in Petco if I don't have to. What's up, Real Tight Spot? How are you, buddy? Good to have you there. What's new with Tight Spot? Trevor, welcome in. How are you, Trevor? Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow, share, and like if you haven't. Let's start up our Xfinity timer right now. Ooh, lost on the old walk-off. Boy, they didn't give us much time to play that WBC event. They're already into spring breakout thing now. James, welcome in. Like, let me clank around here a bit and figure out where stuff's at, and then play it. And yeah, there wasn't enough time. UNC's awful. Hey, they weren't terrible. They made it to the tournament. It's just a bad game. It happens, right? James, welcome in. How are you, James? Sad news: Chuck Norris passed away. I saw that today. All right, facing Jackson Churrillo to start us off. And we're lagging. This game is clunky. David Garcia, how are you, David? Yeah, sometimes it's just that way, right? Like, going in, not to expect too much. Trying to see if this guy would chase a bit. At least for now, he's not. Professor Rican. What's up, Professor? And we'll jam him up. Boy, that is delayed as a mofo. Trying to get my right fielder to break in and grab that ball. But we get it. And here's Travis Bazzana stepping up. Ryan Cortez, how are you, Ryan? The Rye guy coming in. Yeah, Ryan, how's your day going? Thanks for watching. Oh, Cortez looks like he got all of that. Bye-bye baseball. Forever Gangster, how's it going, Forever? Oh, it's got a cool logo, to be honest. A lot of these guys have stuff that you don't care for, but yeah, this guy's looking pretty sharp. I want to use the Seth Hernandez card as much as I can because he's going to help me grind out the DeVries card. And he's hesitant on the slider. Let me throw in something else. Storm NB, welcome in, guys. If you're on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. You control the timer and how long the stream will go. You watching all the games today, Tight Spot, or do you got to get to rest so you can get some work in later, or like how's your day looking? What you up to today? Fletcher, welcome in. Mr. Nice Guy's in the house. What's up, Mr. Nice Guy? I've heard no more Mr. Nice Guy, but yeah, he's here. Oh, Zach Attack's there. What's up, Zach? Zach, are you enjoying the show? Are you back on the grind? Is it not what you were hoping it would be? How are you feeling about it? All right, we gave up the solo shot. Facing Dennis Eckersley as a starter. So far, Tight Spot's like in the game. Yeah, it's decent. I hope Road to the or not Road to the Show. Excuse me. I hope Diamond Dynasty will be a rewarding mode worth playing. I have quite a few packs. If we get 50 follows or 50,000 likes, we'll do a pack opening today. So if you guys are on TikTok, you will determine if we get into the packs or not. If you're not tapping, you're napping. All right, DePaula gets us a hit. Here's Wilson against Eck. Comebacker, that's probably a double play, unfortunately. I thought it was going to slip underneath Eckersley's glove. You know, sometimes there's that animation where it goes underneath, but no, not that time. I feel like the timing windows, are, you know, they feel different online. And so far, I've been mostly offline. Malik and Blake, welcome in, guys. Oh, let's go, Blake. Blake on top with the first follow of the stream. Blake, what's your favorite NHL team since you got the hockey net? No way, little hookah guy. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for the bits. How's your day going out on the East Coast, little hookah guy? Edmonton Oilers. How are they looking for the playoffs, Blake? I honestly don't know. I know the Sharks are just on the outside looking in trying to get that wild card spot. I'm super casual when it comes to NHL knowledge. Any Mutt today? No, Mutt's probably going to be back burner now that baseball season's here. To be honest with you, I'm still like logging in and doing the daily claim a pack stuff, but I'm not planning to grind it. Wow, I don't have any left-handers out here. That's kind of messed up. Need to reset that one. Yeah, I saw the notification on my watch. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, right? Happy Eid, right? Eid Mubarakah. I hope I said it right. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, what's up, wee boy? How's your day going? Edmonton Oilers are in the middle of the pack right now. Yeah, little hookah guy, are you still playing Madden a lot, or are you slowing down on Madden now? Like I got the Brian Bosworth and Sam Adams with the trophy selections last week for my Seahawks theme team, but I haven't used those guys. Let's see. Evan says game's honestly unplayable now. Out of position cards in the boost, says Evan. Evan, did you play more Madden or more 2K this year? All right, so little hookah guy, he's still Madden grinding. I did not locate that where I wanted. He's going to locate it up on the right field grassy berm, and now I'm down 3. First event game of the day. It is laggy as crazy here, and maybe that's going to be an issue that I'm playing a little bit more towards the middle of the day than the nights. But it feels like the servers are just terrible right now. The matchups. Let's see, Chick-fil-A, Donyell, and March Madness for Zach. Zach's locked in today. Evan, what you been up to, dude? Evan's in TikTok chat. So yeah, my opponent's definitely a good fastball hitter. He's taken me deep twice on the fastball. All right, so just waking up. First game of the day. Hopefully we'll get a lot of wins. I want to get this spring breakout event thing knocked out. Here's Bobby Gritch. Hey, thanks so much, Isaiah Burns, with the follow. All right, so here's the deal for anybody watching the stream. During baseball season, I hoard my packs. If we get 50 follows or 50,000 likes, I'll open them. So we need everybody to be like Isaiah and follow up, share the stream with your friends, all that good stuff. If you guys want to follow on the purple side or red side, we'll count those too. Just let me know that you followed there. Same name everywhere. So, yeah, be a multi-way star and follow up. I have a decent amount of packs too. I think I got like 25, 30-ish packs right now. Just starting to grind the game on the Nintendo, so we'll have a lot of packs the whole season. Although we'll probably increase that total to 100 follows and 100,000 likes eventually. Boy, I sent the runners the whole way. I almost ate the double play ball that time. Isaiah, I'm good. Yeah, who's your favorite baseball team, Isaiah? Here's Daryl Hernandez stepping in. He had a big home run in the WBC. No way. Wee boy. Thank you so much, dude. Wee boy with a 5 bomb to the purple community. That is a bang. Green Link, Notorious, Ghana Boy, Co, and Wordly Muffin just subscribed. Thanks to Wee Boy. Everybody drop your favorite hype emotes for Wee Boy in here. Dude, thank you for yeah, for all the support, man. Let's shout out Wee Boy for those of you that aren't following him. See, Isaiah's a Dodger fan. All right, who's your favorite player on the Dodgers, Isaiah? Josh is in the house. How are you, Josh? I think I'm just a little too far underneath that one with Sato. Oh, are we going to be out? Barely made it around on the hook slide. Close. Here's Cal Till trying to bop Eckersley. Level this game up. Actually, we may take the lead. Till showing Oppo Taco power? No, not quite. All right, so it's a double for Till. Big player, Jason, JC, Billy Jackson, Dark. Welcome aboard those of you watching on the old TikTok platform. So this guy's got Jolt Eckersley already knocked out. I haven't got any of the Jolt cards done yet. Do you guys have them done? Here's Camilo Duvall. He'll be throwing hard. Sinker cutter for Duvall. And I don't know. I think we're going to be out at the plate. Yeah, he had the head of steam. We'll retreat. That was hit pretty well, too. All right, so it's up to DePaula with 2 outs. We got to open some packs for you. We got to get rid of these football packs, and then we got to go buy some baseball packs. Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, it's weird that Kershaw's came to the end now, finally, after pitching for so many years. This is hit pretty well by DePaula. 99 exit velocity. It's got a 31 launch angle, and it's into the short porch in right field. What do we have to do for show packs? Well, I'm trying to get 50 follows or 50,000 likes over there, but it's hard to say no to you when you're so supportive, wee boy. Boski, no, nothing good. I haven't opened packs since last stream, and there was nothing particularly good there, but we do have packs today, Boski. We just got to get them tapping and not napping over there on TikTok. I got my copy for Nintendo Switch too, so well, it's a Nintendo Switch copy, but I'm playing it on the Switch too, and yeah, we'll be all over it for the grind here. Want to support, dude? You've been supporting. Thanks so much, wee boy. All right, so I should pull out Sandy Alcantara and see if we can maintain this lead. The come from behind victory attempt here. He's a pretty good fastball hitter. Let me try Roki and see if we can get anything. Need one of the tapping devices, says Boski Bo. Yeah, the kids sometimes will be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the auto tap," and I'm like, whatever you want to do. Let's not get banned or anything, but sure, yeah, appreciate the support. Wee boy wants to do some playing together. Wee boy, how's your team looking? Because mine's a work in progress right now. I don't think I have anybody over 90 yet. There's Travis Bassana stepping in. Boski, how about yourself? Did you pack something good? I feel like you did. I feel like Boski pulled Shohei since I talked to him last or something. Hey, Boski, thank you very much for the heart me. You may have dropped some money on a lot of packs for Wee Boy. Wee Boy's got the stack squad. What's up, Joey Smith? How are you, Joey? He's not ripping packs. He just went and bought them all. Boski's not playing. Nico, welcome in. How are you, Nico? Nico, who's your favorite baseball team? Joey, I'm good. Yeah, trying to hang on to an event win here. No, not yet. I'll build one out eventually, Evan. But usually, I don't know if you remember last year's streams. Usually, I'll play with the very best players I have for ranked, and then if I hit World Series, then I play with the A's theme. Seems like they're giving us a reason to play events again, so I may not have as much time for the theme teams as I have in the past. Hype train success in the purple side. There is a hype chest, and let's see what's inside. I got the Choo Choo Frog, thanks to Wee Boy, the Frog Wow emote. See, Isaiah's never done Diamond Dynasty. It's a pretty fun mode. It's over the years been fairly, uh, like solid for no money spent players. However, I think they are finding ways to try to push you to spend money more and more, each season that comes out. Unfortunately, putting players behind big collections that are difficult to complete, or putting cards into to chase packs. And we will ring them up there. All right, so Weeboy, he gifted 5 subscriptions on the purple side. I got 5 packs here for him. If you guys are in TikTok, you control if we open our MLB The Show packs. We need 50 follows or 50,000 likes. That number will grow to 100 and 100 eventually. So Diamond Dynasty is a card collecting mode, basically, Isaiah. It's very similar to Ultimate Team in Madden or My Team in NBA 2K. There's some more packs for the pack queue. Let me back out and show you guys the packs. Rains, how are you, dude? Thanks for being here. So we got 18 standards, 2 Ballins, 6 WBCs, WBC Deluxe, the John Boy pack, the Locked On pack, WBC Premier, and just some other fodder to check out. If you guys don't have the John Boy pack, and if you don't have the, what's it called, Locked On, the directions are in my Discord server in the MLB The Show section. You have to go to the show's website to be able to grab those free packs. It's codes.theshow.com, and you can put in Locked On, all uppercase, and you can put in John Boy with only J being uppercase for those free packs. So those are available. So it's the carrot and the stick, Weeboy. I got to keep everybody watching and tapping. We don't want to drop our pack load too early here. All right, let's go to the event, and while the event's loading, let's rip these real life packs for Weeboy. Hopefully some good rookies in here. This is the rookie class that had Bo Nix and Drake May, Penix, and those guys. All right, so Hernandez, I want to use him. Oh, that's super laggy. All right, let me try to find another matchup. Hernandez, I want to use him over and over again. I don't know if I should stick in the entry, though, for the cumulative rewards, because Hernandez is going to help with that spring breakout grind. All right, first, in our first pack, we'll just open them as we can here. We got none other than Jim Everett. Don't call him Chris. It's a triple quarterback pack here. We got Michael Pratt. Don't think Pratt's probably too collectible. And then we got third leg, Will Levis. What's Will doing this year? Is Will going to be in the majors anymore? Select a starter. I think I readied up, right? Are we stuck? Is my opponent not ready to play? Let's just move on to another game. I don't understand people that load in and then like don't play. I understand if the connection's bad backing out, but they just sit there on the menu and it's like, what are you doing, dude? Like let's play or not play. Did you get distracted, in the 5 seconds between loading up the game and the ready up menu, or what? All right, so I'm trying to get into these packs without bending the cards, because we don't want to bend it like Beckham. All right, first up is Jamar Chase. He's in the whiteout uniforms. Jaden Daniels. Where's Zach Attack? Is Zach still lurking? He's watching some March Madness. There's a Jaden Daniels rookie. Steelers Nation, welcome in. Thanks for following Steelers Nation. Jarrett Stidham. Stidham got that start in the AFC Championship game out in the Blizzard. All right, so we still got 3 packs to go as far as the real life packs. If you guys want the MLB packs, tapping and sharing and all the good stuff on TikTok will get us there. Steelers Nation, who is your favorite Steelers player of all time? And why is it Cordell Stewart? Question of the day. Podcasts are better than radio, or radio still matters? So you guys team podcast or team radio? Some of you are saying, I didn't know I was on a team. I'm just here to watch you swing and miss. Podcast review, boy. To be honest, I don't think I've ever listened to a podcast. I think I'm too much of an unk or old head or whatever the right term is. I do still listen to the radio, not a whole lot, but if I'm in the vehicle, I might flip it on. That first swing I thought was really good, just underneath it, and then got on top there with Jay Willie. Trying to P5 Wilson, Kurtz, and Hernandez for the A's theme team. Just why not? Right, he's using the Seth Hernandez card. I like that I can R2 now guilt-free and know that I'm not delaying my opponent. See where they're throwing the pitches and what pitch mix is out there. I don't tend to remember the pitch mixes too well. Yeah, I'm jammed up like crazy there, so not a good first half of the inning for my offense. Let's see. Charles, Gronk, Alex, Jay, Dan, Brian, Anonymous, everybody stop scrolling, hang out and chat with us. We got Freddie Peralta on the hill. All right, we got the GOAT, maybe arguably the GOAT of all football, Jerry Rice, first in that pack. Next star is Adonai Mitchell from the Colts. Anthony Basada, good to see you. And then we got Jaden Waddle. Waddle was just on the move the other day, getting traded. Opponents pausing here with Jackson Trio due up at the plate. Freddie Peralta stepping in. Let's see. Randy and Carl, how are you guys? I do get into the habit of pitching against the CPU because I've been playing Conquest and stuff. And you can't pitch real life players that way. Not too often. They'll pick up on your patterns. The best version of Jerry Rice was the Seahawk version, says Wee Boy. I did love him on Seattle. Had a beautiful one-hand reception in the back of the end zone for one of his 3 Seahawk touchdowns. Let's see, Asher, maybe someone. Terry, welcome in, guys. Boy, that second base animation took a long time to get the ball out. The inning recap I'm kind of liking. 4 swings, 3 in play. He had a perfect, but we got him out. He had the old unfortunate perfect. All right, so I have the pack ripped, but I don't have the cards out. We'll open it here as this game progresses. Bobby Gritch stepping in. The Gritch that stole Christmas. Daniel, Terry, welcome in, guys. I don't usually call out the lurkers, but we do it on TikTok. New England's best. What's the best in New England, buddy? I'm still thinking about going back to my Control Freak Precision rings here, too. I like that the analog stick has a sensitivity, but I gotta get used to it. Everything, he says. First in this pack, Drew Brees. Our rising star, Ricky Pearsall. Where are my Niner fans at? Ricky took a muggin and kept on ticking. And then we got Cade Oten there last in the pack. I like that Pearsall rookie. Best time of the year, says Spliffy here. MLB, hope you're having a great day. We are. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us and chatting. Are you playing MLB The Show so far? Yeah, we're opening a few packs for our man Wee Boy. Wee Boy gifted 5 to the purple side. If you guys aren't following on the purple chat, please follow and jump in there. Subscribe on the red side too. We need everybody following up. We call him Ricky One Tap, says Wee Boy. New England's the best besides the weather, says Evan. Getting the old one tapper. IDK, what's up, bud? IDK is representing in the red stream. Why did I swing at that thing down in the dirt? Thankfully, it was a slow animation, but he'll still double me off. Boy, he's got some defenders. I thought we were going to at least beat that out and stay in the at-bat. It has been a while, IDK. All right, it's a grounder to Kurtz, and the Wake Forest product will step on the bag. Matt Davison stepping in. Davison got a lot of gray in the beard. He's looking like yours truly. I need Just for Men or somebody to endorse the stream so I can start coloring my hair here. We got Manuel doing what we need. Thanks so much, Manuel, for becoming a follower. Lights are flashing for you. The time bank is going up, and we're closer to opening our MLB The Show packs, Manuel. So thanks for the follow. Hopefully we get, another 50 manuals or so on the squad here today. All right, we got Davison swinging and missing. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Rhythm with the chism is what I heard. All right, so Jazz stepping in. He was early on the 4 seam. I need to be careful with that. See if we can freeze him up looking at the slider on the outside. No, he's ready to swing. I threw to the wrong base. Oh, well, no problem. It's fine. It's my first day playing. Is Jazz the worst cover athlete of all time, guys, or no? At least for the show. Maybe not every sports title, but he's got to be the worst one the show ever put in there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Clay Buckholz. Grab your glove, Clay. Since we got New England representing in the chat, I think I need to make that red stream logo a little larger there. All right, we're laying out for it, and Gritch will get his man. Here's our last pack out of the real life packs. Thanks again to WeeBoy12 for the gifted subscriptions. We got Cam Akers popping out. Got a good rookie rising star here. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. And Jamar Chase back of the pack yet again. Solo's here, but he's car shopping. No way, Solo. If you need advice, Solo, I worked in the auto industry selling cars for a couple years, although it's been a while. Especially if you're dealing with new, I have some decent new car advice. Used is tough, man, because used is like, you don't know what they took that car in on trade-in and how much value and markup they have to work with, how much profit they're working with. You think Ellie low key, even though there was two other players, says Evan. But yeah, things should be in there, Solo. Exciting news: Solo's out car shopping. All right, Teal and Soto. I got too many lefties in this lineup for this event, unfortunately. Oh, I thought I was turning on that one. Weeboy says, yeah, buy me one too. Get a 2-for-1 deal. The old BOGO, right? Buy one, get one free. Yeah, here's Alec Thomas. And I'm flailing at it. Joe, Gio, and Troy, welcome aboard, guys. Stay fair ball. Alec Thomas out of the 9 hole should be leading off. Thomas 427 off the back panel. We like to see that. Here's DePaula stepping in. Soto, he's gonna go get a juice box for his efforts. Right, Liam Doyle stepping in, 5-pitch pitcher out of the bullpen. And DePaula gonna flop it in there. I don't think I can make it to second. I might get cut off here. Nope. We'll get back to first. Here's Jay Willie stepping in. And I'm flailing early and over the top of the cutter. So usually a bad combo. Swing timing's bad and the PCI was bad. Yeah, Wilson, his dad Jack played for the Pirates. He'll get a hit here for us. Let's see. Star Ghost, how are you, Star? I was looking for the high fastball, went over the top. It's very early on the swing. Oh, that was a great pitch to hit. Just didn't believe what I was looking at. Ryan Matthew, who's on your profile picture there, Ryan? Doesn't look like a Ryan. All right, so we got one. Then we had a couple of hits, but didn't cash them in. Can we pitch our way through this? We'll find out. Gunnar Henderson stepping in. Gunnar part of Team USA. Silver medalist in the WBC. Try the circle change. See if we can get him rolling over early. And he won't chase. Opponent pausing the game here. Let me read off the names. Jorge, Benjamin, Ryan, Gassy, Eve, Memer. Welcome in, guys. Memer, what's a trending meme that we should get in on now for extra views? Oh, I don't have any left-handers, for what it's worth, but kind of like he's seen Buckholz here for a minute. Let's try Jonathan Broxton.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Oh, wee boy got the Cali Who. I just realized my game volume's down because I heard Cali Who come through loud and clear. Surprised me there. I usually turn it down if I'm grinding while I'm doing some of my sports work. So let me fix the game volume. Thanks to Cali Who. All right, game volume's back up. I'm gonna lower my speakers so I don't get jump scared the next audio redeem that comes in. You guys should hear the crack of the bat and all that stuff a bit better now. Game sounds, the crowd and all that. Kyle Till off the bench and in the left field with a single. So go ahead, run comes to the plate. Fresh balls. If your balls aren't fresh, use creator code DFR15 for manscaped.com. You'll get 15% off and free international shipping. And this is escalating quickly here. De La Rosa, Ellie De La Cruz going to level up the game just like that into the gap. Shoot. Not liking how Broxton's doing out of the pin here. The lead is blown. I don't remember if I faced 3 batters or just the 2. All right, let's go to Uribe. And then somebody was saying that the 3-batter rule doesn't apply to 3-inning games. I barely played any 3-inning games last year, so I'm actually not sure about that. But Uribe trying to throw cold water on this against Owen Casey. Looks like he's ramping up, trying to hammer one. We're trying to use his aggressiveness against him. All right, we are going to extras here in the spring breakout, whatever it's called, event. Excuse me, Midi, Popcorn J, welcome in, guys. All right, Bobby Grich going to be stepping up with Kurtz at first base. Liam Doyle looks like they airbrushed the back of his uniform for some reason. I don't really know why they'd have to airbrush the numbers off the back. Looks like he's just out there pitching in a t-shirt. Cody Allred, how are you, Cody? Right, Sato's out in center. I don't know if Sato has secondary center, but we'll find out if we can hit one that way. Wes, welcome to the stream. How are you, Wes? Here's Clay Holmes stepping in. Yeah, it just kind of slammed out of the way, unfortunately for me. I was thinking he'd go up and in again. Anybody using the anchoring system? I feel like that doesn't get talked about much anymore. I thought I held up. Oh well. Favorite card so far this year? I don't know, dude. I don't think I even have a favorite, honestly, Jay. Maybe that that showcase or whatever it's called, Travis Hafner card. I feel like I'm going to do something good when Hafner steps in. How about for yourself, though? Are you having success with anybody in particular?
Ball, that's in.
Beast Bros Sports. Hey, if you have an Underdog account, go to my group and join my group on Underdog for college basketball. It's DonyellFreaks. They gave a huge prize pool to my community, and I think you guys can just free roll in it. I know the tournament already started, but yeah, search up my group, DonyellFreaks. We need to get a few more players in there. Well, shoot, I thought that that ball was going to slip in from the left-hander in the previous at-bat, and not great. He's got the winning run 180 feet away. What's my rotation? I don't even have a rotation lined up, to be honest with you. I know it sounds sarcastic, but I'm playing event, and I've just been grinding Conquest, so ranked isn't a thing for me yet, Luke. Eventually here, let me get through this event, and then we'll try to put together our best players. It's probably going to be like Shohei and Feller as my first two. I haven't spent any money on the game, and haven't had any particularly good pack pulls here. So yeah, nobody's doing much of anything yet. How about for yourself? Do you have a good rotation? Are you playing a lot of ranked games? That may be enough to win it for him. I was trying to get him jammed up on the inside there. We got a perfect throw. Here we go. Play at the plate for the game. It is in time, and we're still in the game for now. The old throw dot from left field. I think it was DePaula. Yeah, mostly MLB for me now, Luke. I probably won't grind much Madden this late into the year. But yeah, Beast Bros, welcome in. Thanks for following. I'd love to hear you tell us your favorite sports beast to get some plays in on. Sounds like an interesting account. We are trying to hit 50 followers or 50,000 likes to open the real life packs for anybody that's just scrolling in this morning. So please follow, share, and like if you're in TikTok. I mean, you can follow, share, and like on every platform, but TikTok in particular, the way it's set up. Sato clutching it out here in extras. Guess this is a true run bot. Now we're on top. Do I remember you? To be honest, no. If you remember me, you wouldn't ask that question. Because I usually inadvertently roast you guys when I don't remember you. We tend to call the remember me guys Sarah McLachlan, because there's that song about do you remember me. But no, buddy, I don't remember chatting with you. Refresh my memory. What are you up to? Are you in high school? Are you in college? Are you working? Did you found a startup company? Are you playing MLB The Show? Yeah, tell us all about yourself. O_Reeks. And this is perfect from Alec Thomas. Thomas card's going off for me today. Hit a home run in his previous at bat. That one just misses getting over the wall. TGIF, am I right? What are you guys doing this weekend? Right, DePaula stepping in. He's going to face Sir Anthony Dominguez. Would they call him Sir Anthony Dominguez if he got knighted by the king? Let's see. Santa Clara ATS, Miami, Ohio ATS, Hofstra ATS. Those are the plays today, says Beast Bros. You heard it directly from Beast Bros. Now we know. If I remember, I'll probably trail you after stream. That's a good hitters count there, and I just swung underneath it. Dang it. Right, so it's up to Wilson. Of course, we like to pile on with it being extra inning rule. Jay Willie ready for the 4-seam. I don't think I can score that runner. I think it's way too shallow to send him. Geraldo, we'll play Madden when it's Madden season. Hang out and enjoy some baseball talk, or talk Madden with us. You can talk Madden even when we're streaming the show. What's your latest addition to your Madden squad, Geraldo? Nikki Nukes gonna put us up with another 3 on the board, and we're feeling pretty good here in extras. Bringing home his man Wilson. Hope to see those guys having success this season. Yeah, that was a decent swing for the old man. And he got me with the fastball away. That was a dot of a pitch. He needs to lead with Jazz. Yeah, let's go back to the bullpen. And we'll try Fernando Cruz. Opponent lays off. Adam, Jamal, Ethan, Sebastian, welcome aboard. What are your weekend plans looking like, guys? Question of the day: radio still matters, or podcasts are better? The crack of the bat, smack of the glove, smell of the freshly cut grass, says Tronic. Tronic, how are you, dude? I feel like I haven't chatted with you in a long time. And we get him on the splitter. Make sure his runner retreated back to second. Rooster, Gamer, Maceface, Andrew, Swerve, welcome to the stream. At the conclusion of this game, I'll show you guys all the packs we have saved that we may get to open today. Got to get there before the timer runs out. Need everybody on the tap team. That one's going to drop in and get past our left fielder. Yes, this is the new MLB. It came out last week. It's MLB 26 is what they're calling it. I like to call it MLB The Same instead of MLB The Show because it's the same game year after year. But he's not going to go quietly into the night, though. He's got a couple of hits here back to back. It's been a minute. You're loving baseball, video games most of all. Tronic, what's your favorite old ML, or not necessarily MLB, but what's your favorite old baseball game? Like, did you grow up playing RBI baseball or Tecmo baseball or one of those?
That missed. That's the ball.
Yeah, Cruz is about to get taken out of here. Yeah, that's it for Cruz. Wow, this guy just battling back. Was feeling really good going into the top of this inning, but Fernando Cruz giving up the home run to Lucas Ramirez. I don't have any lefties available, so when I reset this lineup, we're going to get some left-handers in. Let's try Anibal Sanchez. Opponent doesn't really chase a lot, so I got to give him some credit for that. And this one just plays perfectly. Wasn't particularly hit well, but now he's got the go-ahead run to the plate. Marsal, Devon, Mike, and Dylan, welcome aboard. I get him hit the top half and into a double play, but he's not chasing that time.
No, that's
Ooh,
out.
close, but just missing there to Ellie. And Ellie's going to slash this one, so nothing good is happening here with Anibal Sanchez. Cut your teeth on MLB 98 for PlayStation. You fell out, or you really fell for the PS2 games of the era in the mid-2000s. PS2 was such a good console. Grew up a Mets fan for Tronic. So I'm guessing you really enjoyed like Jose Reyes and David Wright and all those guys were in their primes when you were starting to pay attention to the sport. Yeah, we jammed him up slightly there with Owen Casey. And we're an out away, and he's a swing away from victory. Hey, Shane, thanks very much for the heart me. It puts you on our TikTok team, as you know. And, yeah, thanks for hanging out, Shane. Do you have any fun weekend plans coming up?
Ball.
Just trying to get this guy to swing out a bad pitch. And we got him underneath the sinker. But, man, my palms were getting sweaty. Was up 6-1 there in extras, and he was able to scratch out 4 runs in that inning. But we had a better top of the inning, and we'll hang on for the win. So, good game there. Let me show you guys all the packs. If you're on TikTok, you control the packs. Playing MLB The Show 26, you just bought it. Same here. Yeah, I'll be playing it a lot this weekend. All right, so DePaula gets an upgrade. Jay Willie up to P4. Kurtz P2. Gritch getting P1. Sato Thomas P1. We got a lot of XP. Got the A's uniforms. Got the Stomper bat skin and icon. Xander Bogarts. Raleigh Fingers as a young man. No handlebar mustache back in those days. 5 more MLB The Show packs to the pack queue. And if you guys like packs, I hope you do. Please follow, share, and like. TikTok usually controls the pack, so we would need to get 50 followers or 50,000 likes. Please, yeah, follow, share, like, right? Those are the triad of getting us to our goals. So we got 23 standards, 2 ball-ins, got WBCs, John Boys, Locked Ons, Premiers, uniforms, who cares? Got the Breakouts pack, and yeah, we're either going to save them for the next stream or we open them today, depending on what happens with the stream. So here we go, back to event. Tronic says, your best Mets fan story. First game you ever sat down for, 1992, the day Anthony Young set the record for the most consecutive starts lost. Man, that's a crazy callback memory there for you, Tronic. Yeah, I haven't thought about Anthony Young in ages. Kind of forgot about him. Game felt non-responsive in the menu, so we'll back out, try to find a better connection here. He lost his 21st or 22nd straight decision. We'll try Sanchez as a starter, I guess. Howie Rose and Ralph Kiner talked about it all day. Somehow, 8-year-old you decided, yep, this is my team. You know, a lot of times we just watch the teams that are on TV too, right? Like if they're in your geographic region, you may facilitate towards one of those teams. And back in those days, Tronic, since you have memories of the early 90s, you know, it wasn't as easy to follow everything, right? You had to either have newspapers or have satellite dish or something like that. Because if it was out of market, you weren't going to be watching it. Dove for it, was hoping to get him. He was going for the bunt and steal and looking to get us on some speed game action as my opponent. Oh, so I guess L2 is bear down, huh? I didn't really know how the bear down thing was working. I was just trying to slide step.
That's a ball.
So we're playing somebody that's kind of a unique style here. Let's go quick shift, bunt defense against him. You love the apple coming up after the home runs. Yeah, the apple was super cool that you guys had. Yeah, this guy seems like he's going to be a nightmare to play against. Right, we'll bluff the throw to third. And we do get a much needed strikeout. Hopefully, we can get a double play ball and get out of this thing. It's Ryan Howard, and Ryan's looking to do some damage. Pulled it inside, trying to get this throw to third base, and he had a big lead. At least it seemed like he got a great jump.
That's a ball.
You know, with the smaller pause window this year, you feel like you can't go mess around and make as many substitutions when you need to. And Howard's all over. I was hoping to just surprise him with the fastball up and in, that he would be late, maybe pop it up. He was dead red on it. So bad start, down 3. Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt, you didn't have any luck joining the bracket? Because I thought the bracket should be free for everybody that's on Underdog. Tried to get you the screenshot and everything there yesterday. Wow, this is a butt kicking so far. We want to get our turn at bat too, but Buckhold's getting smashed. Okay, so it's too late. It must be locked in. Bummer. I was trying to get a hold of all you guys that day because my point of contact changed, and the new point of contact, she's like, yeah, we'll drop a big promo for your community. And I was just trying to get all of you guys that had an account in there as best I could. Probably should have like direct messaged you guys, but you know, hopefully another one coming in the future.
That's a ball.
PR Madden, how are you, PR? So like I think we set it for 10 prizes, Matt, and I think only like 7 of us joined. So she'll probably have to redo the structure for those funds, but I don't know that she's going to be too happy that I didn't get, 40, 50 or whatever participating, but I did my best. I threw it on every social that I have. Yeah, Madden, are you a Madden player, or is your name Madden? Matt, how's work treating you? Are you considering buying MLB The Show, or you're not into the show? You're probably playing the wrestling game a lot. Opponent's pause. He probably wants me to quit. Not yet. I might quit, but not yet. So we're just stuck here waiting for time being. Maybe he's going to come in and trash talk me in one of the streams. Or if his timer runs out, well, hey, we'll take a sleazy win if we get one. Hey, what's up, Seth? I see Seth coming into the stream. It's always good when Seth is here. Apparently we're ready to play. Ball hit invisible fence there and bounced out of the dugout. No rollover on the circle change. V9, welcome aboard. How are you, V9? Lights are flashing for you. Timer's going up, and we're closer to doing our pack opening thanks to your joining our community.
Ball.
And we do get the strikeout, but a lot of damage done in that inning. Now for our first turn at bat. Maybe, if we ever get out of this cutscene. Facing Seth Hernandez. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Seth in this spring breakout event thing. And we're leading off with Jose De Paula.
That's a ball.
But yeah, V9, good to have you join us. Love to hear your favorite baseball team or favorite athlete. If you care to chat, sometimes you guys just like to follow and lurk, and certainly appreciate it as well. I let that one travel a little too far. Bummer. Razin, Locksmith, Blood, Go Fast, Risk Everything, Frank, Nico, Robbie, RVL. Welcome to the DonyellFreak stream. I just didn't believe what I was looking at. It might fluke in. It will. Wilson gets a jammed hit. Oh man, shouldn't have chased that one. For a second there, I thought it was high enough, and then yeah, lost it. Polyquan's in the stream. What's up, Polly? Polly, are you considering getting the show or not this year? Oh yeah, that was awesome for Seahawks fans to live through that. It was super nervous the whole, really the day before. Felt it a little bit, but a lot on Super Bowl Sunday. Glad that they they won the game the way they did and didn't manage to choke it away. When they hit that touchdown to make it 19-7, I thought, here come the Patriots. Troy, welcome in. How are you, Troy? Haven't played since 24. Took it off Game Pass. You haven't really missed much, to be honest. I mean, you may have missed the camaraderie and the team building, but the game's pretty much the same. Unfortunately, they haven't taken that leap forward. So yeah, Troy, how's your day going? You have any fun plans coming up for the weekend, Troy? How about for yourself, Polly? Polly's already into the weekend in Australia. Missed the updated rosters. Yeah. It really could just be a DLC, right? And just pay for updated rosters is how this game functions year after year. And we're all over that 4 seam with Gritch. I don't know if it's got enough launch angle to get out. It doesn't. How do I like 26? You think it's exactly the same? I mean, it's slightly different, but only slightly. It's 98% the same, right? It's a shame that they are the only baseball game in town. Let's see. You're going to Washington D.C. Got a lot happening today. Am I looking at that right? The Matildas play Japan. Shoot. Keep getting on top of that curveball. Thought I was really locked into it, but I wasn't. That's a good pitch on the slider. Painted on me. Brisbane Broncos finally won a game today. Oh, good going. Troy, thanks for following. Troy and anybody else just joining the stream, here's what we're doing today. 50 follows or 50,000 likes, and I'll do a massive MLB The Show pack opening. So everybody be like Troy and please follow up. If you got any friends that are on TikTok, please share the stream with them too. You know, sharing's free. Sharing's scared. Sato gets us a hit. And we got Josh coming in. Chris is coming in as well. Thanks, guys. The follow train is chugging down the tracks there. See, he'll do another drive-through order at Burger King. Man, I haven't been to Burger King in a while. Polly, I got food poisoning last summer on the way to Sacramento to watch an A's game. My son and I both got it. And I wouldn't say it ruined the trip, but it lasted for a while. We watched 2 games. One that evening, and then we watched one in the daytime the following day, and got home and was just bedridden. You know, you can probably imagine what type of sickness it was, but yeah, felt terrible for a while. So I've been avoiding Burger King. Yeah, and our Burger King in my hometown, I always sang the praises of them. Very clean Burger King, really nice service. I think it was just one of those things where maybe got some cross contamination or something going wrong with their fryer because it was the French fries. Because we got a couple other little things for my wife and daughters, but they didn't touch the fries on the way up. And my son and I were getting into the French fries that it was like mid morning. It was like 11 o'clock on the way up to Sacramento or something. Yeah, and he got it first at the game, and then I got it the next day. That it kind of ran through my system, and yeah, I'm afraid to go. So no more BK for a while. Let's see, Julian, Johnny, Arrow, Maddie, Asher, welcome in everybody. If you guys just followed like Chris and Josh and these guys did, please tell us your favorite baseball team in the chat. I gave up 4 without, I think I gave up 4 without even recording an out to this dude. Now the game's settled down a bit, but I'm, you know, trying to battle my way back in. We're playing the event, so it's just 3 inning games for anybody tuning in. Yeah, way better there. But yeah, he teed off on the starter. I think I'm 5-0 in this event, so might be able to push for a live series diamond if we get lucky with the matchups. Cam, Wesley, everybody welcome in. Let's see, Josh Smith says Atlanta Braves chop on. Who's your favorite member of the Chop Shop, Josh? My favorite Brave of all time is Del Murphy. Love the early game that there's not 99 speed outfielders everywhere, and a lot of those balls fall in for hits. And I'll be gone in a couple weeks, but at least for now it's fun. So it looks like we're going to drive Seth Hernandez out of the ball game. Here comes Jeremiah Estrada. Met fan, just welcome in. How are you, Mets fan? Boy, that was pretty dialed in on the timing and everything. It's a little bit low, so that's my fault. This may be the game that brings Paulie Kwan back to MLB The Show. They did add sensitivities, Paulie. You may already know this, but they added sensitivity to the PCI, so you can make it move slower if you want to with your analog stick. And I thought he was going to waste a pitch. I was kind of looking down in case it was a hanger, and wasn't ready to hit there. So down to my last out. Yeah, like that swing with him, the swing with Wilson, I was around on the ball, just unlucky a bit for those not to fall. But my opponent squared up more than I did. And they also added a field of vision blur behind the pitcher, so when you're in the batter's box, the batter's eye isn't so annoying or distracting depending what park they're playing in. So there's a couple of little quality of life upgrades they've made. LCX Mac, welcome aboard, Mac. Thanks for following the stream. All time Andrew or Chipper and Maddox on the mound. Yeah, those are great answers, Josh. I miss you guys being on TBS and getting to watch a lot of the games. If you're following to help us hit our follower goal of 50 for the pack opening, here's a look at the packs that we have. We can either do it with the pack opening with follows, or if we get 50,000 likes on TikTok. We are multi-streaming to the red and purple streams as well. I usually don't say the names because we don't want to get AI moderated or anything. But you guys know what streams I'm talking about. Let's say I assume most of you do. There's the collection cards that are 99. You got to do the entire live series to get those. They issued a WBC Miguel Garcia 94 card, but it's kind of locked behind the collection wall. You have to have, I want to say it's 140 WBC cards to be able to lock all of those in. Then of course you can't sell them, and then you can get that Garcia card. The Garcia looks like it's one of those 94s and name only type of cards because the power and vision are not particularly good on it. In 49 minutes, the stream ends. If you follow, the timer goes up. If you were to subscribe or send a gift or something, Tristan, the timer would go up too. Yeah, the grind's really up for sure. 1 week left until your mental health relies on the Mets winning games. Fingers crossed for you, buddy. Hopefully, Uncle Steve Cohen's been in some more money for you guys. If your mental health is at risk here. I expect nothing, and I'm pleasantly surprised if the A's do anything. Hopefully their ballpark in the desert falls apart that they're building. Yeah, I like having Bazana on the team, although I don't think I have the Bazana card. Bazana's always got a nice swing in this game. Nolan McLean mowing me down here early. Yeah, we love the Australians. NBA and Purdue edits just hit the chat. How far is Purdue going to go in March Madness, guys? This is hit pretty well by Kurtz. He's not going to chase after it. It's a Nicky Nukes home run. Donnie, honorary Aussie. I might have to apply to become a real Aussie if things get worse over here. The Australians constructing a wall to keep me out. No, let me in, guys. I love Bluey. I like rugby. We don't want him. All right, so Bobby Gritch stepping up against McLean. All right, Paulie says I can come in. I know NRL enough. Word I still don't have a very good grasp of is cricket. Like, I understand the premise of it, but when I'm watching, I don't know what the scoring is, and I don't particularly track the ball well and where it's supposed to be going and all that. I really need to watch more. Owen, Austin, Renell, Christian, welcome aboard. Everybody that's in the TikTok chat. So we got the single run advantage and giving up the leadoff hit. PCA getting the hit against me. Used P. Crow Armstrong a lot last year in my lineups. You get used to it, says Polly. Here's Jesus Made. No, I don't want to intentionally walk. I was trying to do a slide step and throw over. That was smooth. Yeah, kind of crazy that Chuck Norris passed away, right, Lukey? I'm not the biggest Chuck Norris fan. I enjoyed Walker, Texas Ranger growing up. You know, when it was airing new episodes. I'm old enough to remember that. But yesterday I saw that he had a medical emergency and that he was in the hospital cracking jokes, and they made it sound like he was on the road to recovery, and then boom, I wake up today and he's gone. Jump to the other platform, make it easier to chat. Oh no, I'm reading all three chats. Whatever's easy for you, Polly. We're happy to have you anywhere. Hey, TikTok buddies, please follow Polly if you haven't done so. But yeah, my eyes are always darting around over to the monitor here. Sounded like he was going to be fine, and then got the news today. Crazy sad. Yeah, it's tough. I wonder if he was pushing himself too much too, because what I read yesterday about Norris was he was in Hawaii to do some type of training event or promotional deal. I don't think it would have been for a movie, but you know, like I know he was in really good shape for his age, but maybe the travel and the in and out, lack of rest at times. I wonder if that was a factor in what was going on. But sometimes, you know, your time is just up too, and really not much you can do to control it. I think they said he was 86 years old.
That's in ball.
We'd love to get this guy to swing and miss somehow. Not get the ball in play. I thought he might do the delayed break. That's why I sat there with the catcher a long time. The number one has followed. What's going on, number one monkey? Hey, number one monkey, do you think Punch the Monkey is the number one monkey of 2026? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of tired of seeing Punch the Monkey everywhere. I feel like Punch the Monkey's a bit overrated. All right, we'll get him on the pump fake. He did get the runner in. Maybe, he says. Yeah, Punch, he's getting all the media love. That one's hit perfectly through the 5.5 hole gap there. Wish there was a way to play this on PC. I think some people were playing it on Xbox through whatever it's called. You know, there's a way to like stream your Xbox to your PlayStation or to your personal computer. I think some folks were doing that a while back. Yeah, the cloud gaming thing. My understanding is it's a little delayed and choppy though. Yeah, I thought all the Punch stuff had died out, and then I saw him pop up in my feed the other day that he got a girlfriend. It's like, come on, man, just let the monkey be a monkey. Yeah, the cloud game, I mean, if you're just grinding solos, like, yeah, who cares? If you're trying to play online head-to-head with the PC, I think that would be a pain in the butt. I'd imagine it'd be super delayed. Think it's deep enough, fellas. We're going to find out. Oh, no. I'm out by a mile. I did realize it was PCA out there, so gave away an out. Jazz, thank you very much for following. Polyquan, thank you for the donuts. Love the donuts. And Polly knows this one already, but I'm going to ask everybody in the 3 chats, what's your favorite donut type? I'm a maple bar guy. Most likely play by yourself. Not very good when you play on Xbox. That's okay, Luke. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, right? Yeah, I would think it'd be okay for Road to the Show or Diamond Dynasty Offline or Franchise or any of that stuff. I'm playing it a lot on the Nintendo. Here I am complaining about the game every stream, but I bought it for PlayStation and for Nintendo this year. SDS doesn't love me. I've criticized their game too much over the years. They don't send me a creator code, but the Nintendo Switch version is really good for grinding because it does have a multi-platform progression. So I get to progress my account here for the streams, but I can grind out the stuff when I'm out on the couch. They only have the round. Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, just like to throw that question out with everybody's favorite donut. We get the dive and play. I don't know that we're going to get up and get the out, though. Owen Casey is on. Casey at the bat. So Casey gets an infield hit. Here's Bazana. The Australian with the sweet swing. So, yes, great having the cross saves. I wish Madden and all the games had that. It would make me want to buy an extra copy to have it on the other console. Because, like, I can leave the door open and come in here and grind games, and the kids are just old enough now that they don't usually get into too much trouble, but I like to be with them, and we can kind of have something on the TV and have a shared experience. Or maybe they're on the floor playing or doing a school project or whatever, and, like, I can just be there on the Switch and not having to focus too hard, but I can, you know, bump my way through Conquest or something and complete those maps and get more... you know, get more packs for the stream and hopefully make the teams better and the content better. So I do like that about the show. I have plenty of other complaints about it, but that's a nice thing for sure. Here's Jackson Merle stepping in. Not sure how many followers we have right now, but we're aiming for 50. If we get over 50, we'll open our packs. Family's going good. Basketball season wrapped up like 2 weeks ago. Going to start getting ready for T-ball and coach pitch baseball, and also get ready for swim club and swim lessons. So, yeah, just you know, it seems like they're growing up fast, and I guess that's the perception of being a parent. How about all your loved ones, Polly? Is everybody doing fairly well out in Australia? Jazz, Henry, Caden, Jose, Mac, Marsal, welcome in. Got the perfect poke to the opposite field. We're probably a little behind pace for what it's worth TikTok. Last stream we got over 50 pretty easily. Right now, we're on 16 followers. We're an hour in. So we got to get the follow train moving somehow there. I think that's going to drop. It is, and it's going to go down the right field line. And this guy's chasing it for a while. I didn't trust that it was going to drop for a minute, so not able to plate the run. But we got second and third, nobody out. And I just got a little too far underneath it with Kurtz. I don't know. I feel like that's too shallow for 54 speed. Already got myself thrown out at the plate earlier, and don't want to give away outs if I can help it. I was looking for the four seam up and in. The location got me swinging. Now he goes back to the curveball and gets me swinging again. Hey, there's a new one. It's Mason. Welcome aboard, Mason. I think that's falling in front of the center fielder. It will. And lead increasing 3-1. Mason, who's your favorite baseball team? Bummer. That's probably a twin killing. Yeah, it is. Mason, who's your favorite baseball team? Are you a Yankee fan, Dodger guy, etc.? Banks, welcome aboard. Thank you for following as well. Same question for you, Banks. Who do you root for in Major League Baseball? Our question of the day today is podcasts are better or radio still matters? Do you prefer podcasting to listen to, or do you prefer listening on radio? I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to a podcast from start to finish. LSU for college, MLB for the Braves. Right on, Mason. Prefer podcast for Polly. Right, we got to get a fresh arm in here and try to see this through for victory. Australian radio is bad over there. Yeah, I don't really listen to the radio nearly as much because, you know, I've worked from home for a long time now. But used to have it on, would hear new music, flip it on, listen to sports talk, that type of thing, you know, through the years. Where I just have never got into the podcast format. Not that it's bad. I think, you know, having it on tap whenever you want to listen is pretty cool. If I'm in here like editing videos or doing something, I'll probably listen to a book on tape as opposed to trying to find a podcast that I'm interested in. But that might change eventually. He keeps swinging and missing on that sinker, but I don't want to spam the same pitch too much. I was hoping he would flail over the top of a slider, but he'll take it. You love the feature they used to have in the old NBA live games where they included ESPN radio. And we need innovation and competition like we used to have, Paulie. Because it seems like those fun things that they would come up with, you know, back in those older games. Now it's just, you know, San Diego Studios has MLB The Show, and it's the same game every year essentially, with respect to the few little wrinkles they add. But if there was like 4 or 5 games on the market, you know, somebody would be trying to strike those partnership deals and do something to add extra value for the gamers. All right, so we do battle through and get the win. I think I have 6 wins on this entry. We're playing event for anybody that's tuning in. We're trying to get to 50 follows on TikTok. Really doesn't matter. If you guys want to follow on the purple stream or red stream, just let me know that you followed. Particularly the red chat, because I won't get a notification. But we'll count it. Just looking for 50 total on the platforms. If we get there, we got 23 standards, 3 balling as a habit, 6 WBCs, a deluxe WBC, a John Boy pack, a locked on pack, premier pack, and a bunch of fodder as well. More uniforms. That spring breakout's probably a good pack though. Has a couple diamonds. So our balls are in your court. TikTok viewers, we just got to get the follows or the 50,000 likes. Let's go back to, I'm still getting used to these menus. Let's go back to events. Would say streaming can be like a podcast from time to time. Yeah, I think there is a decent amount of crossover, right, between the two formats. Thoughts on USA tanking the WBC? I'll give you my thoughts right here. Take your hats off and tip them to Venezuela. They played well. They were locked in. They executed better, and they're the rightful champions. I know as Americans we have that feeling of deserving everything, right? We feel like we deserve to win gold medal in hockey and win the WBC and whatever. And baseball's our sport, and the mindset. But you got to go out and hit the ball. And Venezuela missed our bats. USA had a couple of games where they didn't score a whole heck of a lot. They lost to Italy in group stage, and I wasn't really surprised. The Harper home run was an epic moment, and you would have thought, man, maybe America's going to see this through for the win. I think DeRosa not using Mason Miller was regrettable. I guess he promised the Padres he wouldn't allow him to pitch, unless it was a safe situation. But it is what it is. You got your best players out there, and it's essentially the gold medal game, right? I mean, when are you going to go to them? You're proud of your boys. Nearly had Japan. Yet Japan, of course, defending champs, really good baseball nation. But yeah, Australia did well. We created the sport, and USA got whooped. Hey, created the sport how many years ago? 150 plus years back, right? Doesn't mean other nations can't be better. And I think for Venezuela, without turning it into a political stream, they've had some issues with the United States. Had to be just thrilling moment for them to come onto our soil and beat us at the American game. Venezuela, they love baseball and they produce a lot of great players. So yeah, I say give all the credit to Venezuela, and we can pick apart Mark DeRosa and Aaron Judge's lack of clutch moments and all that stuff without not giving credit where it's due to the champions. CTX Henry, welcome in, Henry. Good to have you there. Do I remember you? No, not really, to be honest with you, bud. The people that ask if I remember them, it's always a question that I push back on. It's a tough one for streamers, especially streamers that put in a lot of hours. Because if you talk to somebody for 3 minutes 3 months ago, you may not have a recollection of them. All that said, I'm glad that you watched the stream, and I don't want to sound disrespectful to you. Thanks for watching there on the red stream. Tony's like, come on, let's go USA. And he's like, yeah, it's all good. We have their president. Not sure. Not sure I wouldn't rather have a gold medal than have whatever his name is. I'm honestly drawing a blank on his name. He's the guy that replaced Chavez there. Who lets me down more, Alex Rodriguez or Aaron Judge at times, says Polyquad. All right, so we got the leadoff home run with DePaula. That was good. Here's Kurt stepping in. Nicky Nukes. Hope he has a big season for the A's and that he stays healthy. He's the guy in the lineup right now. And I mean, I usually try to watch the games fairly closely, but it's like Kurtz is in the batter's box. I better drop whatever I'm doing and see if he squares one up. So Henry's our latest follower. Thanks for following, Henry. It's the same name everywhere, guys. I popped up the rotator. If you guys want to follow, like if you already follow TikTok and you want to follow the purple stream or sub to the red stream, that'll get us closer to our pack opening goal of 50 follows. It can be 50 across the 3 platforms today. We'll bend the rules a little. Trying to get TikTok to love us in the algorithm again. Been playing a lot of Madden. Seems like when you switch game categories, it takes a bit for the push to happen. So let's see. We got Carmen, John, Travis, JT, LT, Jay, and Rick coming in. Welcome to the stream, guys. And Gritch will get one into the 5.5 hole, so we'll take it. Slime, welcome in. Maybry, welcome in. Gojo, good to have you all watching. Speaking of watching, are you guys watching the NCAA tournament this morning? I would flip it on, but I know my concentration will drop in the game a bit if I'm watching basketball at the same time. And I guess that one was just foul. I thought I was out at first. Oops, super late. So Lucas Ramirez is going to get jammed out to left field. All right, so after an inning, we're up a run. Here's Bo Bichette. Gotta get used to Bo wearing that Mets uniform. We're not too far away from opening day, right? It's getting close. All right, we'll go across the diamond and get the out. Here's Travis Pizzana stepping in. Got lucky. That was kind of out over the plate more than I wanted. All right, so we need a big push, JR. I even put a little extra time to start here today. Last stream really seemed like it kicked off pretty well. I've heard it's like the first 5-10 minutes determines how hard the algorithm gets pushed, though. Because it feels like we're getting trickles of attention there, but the consistency's been up and down as far as like new follows and all that coming in. But JR, thank you very much for the heart me and the rose. And that puts you, as you know, on the TikTok team. All right, TikTok, we got 19 followers. We need 31 more for our pack opening, or we're going to have to keep the packs for tomorrow's stream. JR, thank you for the 10 TikToks. Daryl Hernandez against Guillermo Zuniga. Guillermo's a cool name. Slider, circle change, 4-seam, and the sinker. And Guillermo's going to watch that one go bye-bye. Daryl Hernandez. Boom. 110 off the bat. Surprised he didn't knock down the building. Absolutely ripped from Daryl. I'm playing Cubano Kid is his name. So Sato's fell okay for a gold card. Did not have a diamond that qualified for this event to play third base. Eric, Dylan, Kevin, everybody, good to have you there. Tell me about your weekend plans, guys and gals. Is everybody working for the weekend? You became a title gifter for the first time. Title gifter. Let's go, JR. Thanks for being a title gifter. And I knew it as I did it. On top. No Lover Boy working for the week for you. 2 weeks for Polyquad. Kept getting on top of everything, I felt like, so then I pushed the PCI down a little bit and then popped it up. So, overcorrected, I guess. Nats fans in the house. Nats fans got Turbo. Turbo's apparently on sale for the month, but it's only for the month. They make it sound like it's a monthly permanent discount. There's a guy named Zach Bussey that was calling him out on X yesterday. He does a lot of reporting on Purple App News. But yeah, what's up, Nats fan? I don't think I'd seen the purple badge for you previously. That thing was hanging, and I better pull out Hernandez. Was hoping to coast the whole game with him, but now we're in danger. You capitalize on it. So if you turned it on for auto renew or however the billing works, I haven't looked at it myself. My understanding is it's on a discount this month only, not permanently. Their phrasing sounded like it's a discount that you're signing up for in perpetuity. Not that you can't afford it, Nats fan. I know you can do what you like with your money, but yeah, they may be trying to pull the bamboozle on you. We will shut down the bunt cheese attempt on the double play, canceling in advance. You know what's messed up is like the free trials that they don't let you cancel immediately. Like, oh, you can cancel today, but you're going to go down to, you know, free tier type stuff. Because Spotify offered me 4 free months in conjunction with DirecTV. I still have DirecTV. So I signed up for it. But I got to wait till the end of the trial to cancel it. So if I forget, which I think is what they're hoping, then I start getting popped for the monthly fee. Let's rock it. Yes, we'll rock the win. We got to rock TikTok chat here. TikTok buddies, we need you all on the tap team, following, sharing, and liking. We are trying to get to our pack opening, and we need 50 followers. 50 is not that much. Just need you guys off the For Your page. I'm stretching for a minute. We've been sitting here. You're auto tapping. Oh, JR's trying to bring you guys in on the tap. Thanks, JR. All right, let me stretch her a bit. Let me show you all the packs we got. Desert Rats in the house. Ooh, Willie Castro. Castro season has returned. Shauno's in with the lurk. Thanks for lurking, Shauno. All right, packs are here. And we'll shout out Shauno and Dez. Got 26 standards, 3 Ballins, 6 WBCs, 2 deluxe WBCs. Let's shout them out in order. Oh, you beat me to it. There's Dez. There's Shauno. Oh, tight spot. Too fast for me. Please follow those guys everywhere. Got the John Boy pack. Got the Locked On pack. Premier. And then a bunch of uniforms. Who cares? And the Spring Breakout Double Diamond pack. So if we get 50 followers, TikTok, we will open all those packs. If we don't, we're saving them for next stream. Or 50,000 likes. Kay with a follow. Thanks for following, Kay. Bailey Thomas going to jump in. Thanks, Bailey. Let's go back to event. We're grinding the event today. I was on like 6 wins or something, and now it's kicked me down in the wins. I don't know what the heck it's doing. I think it had some type of a glitch where it carried over the wins from the previous event, is what I think it did, to be honest. All right, so Bailey and Kay, tell me about yourselves. New TikTok buddies. We are multi-streaming, so we're chatting with everybody everywhere. But yeah, who's your favorite baseball team? Dez is at Buffalo Wild Wings, waiting for that Arizona game, and then the Gator game tonight. Eating some wings, ordering some apps, watching the basketball. What a day for Dez. Man, that is clunky as all get out. Cincinnati Reds for Bailey. Next question. Who's your favorite Reds player of all time? UVA is about to start. Go Cavs. Who are they playing, Nats fan? I'm probably rooting for UVA. As long as they're not playing against somebody that I personally care about. Yeah, go Cavs. Wright State. Yeah, drop Wright State. Make Wright State regret even showing up. Brandon Phillips. Isn't Brandon Phillips married to a WWE personality? I think he is. Or he was. Brandon Phillips is a heck of a player. Like, people don't realize how good he was in his prime. All right, here's Josue De Paula stepping in. We're facing Joseph Contreras, who's on the mound against us. Jade Cargill is his wife. Sinker cutter, circle change. And that's a decent swing. We just didn't get rewarded. Wasn't a great swing, but solid. Screw you, BYU, says Nats fan. And it's early on the 4 seam. Kind of pull that PCI up there too. Late. Thought it was going to be the slider away, and circle change got me. Opponent is a... I hit the wrong button. Sorry, Purple Chat, for flooding with the goals. Opponent's a Auburn fan. Wayne and Sanchez, welcome to the chats. Boom, 104 off the bat. Just launch angle was bad. Last year, you're perfect for the first 2 days for Nats fan. Dude, that's crazy that you're perfect to start. Skyballer's in the house. What's up, Skyballer? Hey, Tony Fernandez. That's a good card. I don't even know how good the card is. I'm just glad Tony's in the game. Not sure if Tony's got a good swing or not, but he had a good swing in real life.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, Sky, how's Diamond Dynasty treating you, buddy? Too much parody these days. NIL's ridiculous, says Nats fan. He's playing MLB right now. We bonded over Madden. Now we're staying together on MLB. This is blasted by Bazana. And let's try to get to it quick. He's going to have 2. This hat is available from Fourth Wall. If you clicked onto my my profile, there's the link tree, Skyballer, and there's like the little merchandise store. So yeah, if you scroll down, there's a bunch of different DF things. You got the hat, t-shirts, whatever you want. They'll take your logo and they can put it on. If you sign up and put your own logos on there, they may give you a hat for free, because that's how actually I got mine, is that they sent me a sample, was Fourth Wall did. It's been a little while though, so I'm not sure if they're still doing that, free merchandise promo, but yeah, they gave me one to start with, which was pretty cool. Super appreciated if you jump in and get some merchandise. Let's see. Jones, B. Mason, TGPs, Ryan, welcome in, guys. We're on the push, right? We're pushing for 50 follows TikTok before the timer runs out. We got 22 minutes to get there. If we get 50, I'm opening a bunch of packs for you guys in MLB. If we don't, we'll save the packs for the next one. Or if we get 50,000 likes. Pitching, I use Pinpoint. Once you get used to Pinpoint, it's supposed to be the best pitching method. It has the tightest par, which is that black circle that's around your aiming icon. So you'll have the least amount of variance on a good pitch release by using Pinpoint. Classic is just purely RNG. Pulse and those other ones can be decent, but yeah, Pinpoint's supposed to be the best. So whenever it came in, it was either 20 or 21. I switched over to it. Brody, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Brody. This guy's getting me pretty good here with Contreras. Thought it was a fastball. That forkball definitely fooled my eyes. Classic is easier, says slow pitch. Oh, Classic's definitely easier, that's for sure. Slow pitch and Brody. Who's your way too early pick for National League and American League MVP for the 2026 season? Yeah, I'm swinging over the top. Trying to get on there. You've been using Waldron on Diamond Dynasty. Not another Waldron user. I heard there's another knuckleballer. He's like a 55 overall. Brody Keene. What's up, Brody? Thanks for following. We had Brody Whitten and Brody Keene. Double Brodies. Back-to-back follows on TikTok. Couch is using the 55 overall. I didn't know Couch was built like that. Jacob Wilson and Richard Lovelady, American League and National League MVPs is Nats fans' pick. I would love it if Wilson's in the mix. I think Kurtz might have a shot with his power. I could see them dragging Kurtz for playing a non-premium defensive position, though, too. I forgot the name of the other knuckleballer. I read about him last night on the SDS Reddit, or the MLB The Show Reddit. Should have wrote down the name or saved the thread. Triple X Camden. Welcome aboard, Camden. Camden, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Okay, so it's Richard, the middle reliever for the Mets. That's Nats fans' pick for MVP. He's definitely got the MVP name being Lovelady.
Ball, that's in.
Your GOAT is Auburn. JSN, dang it, you can't root for my opponent. My opponent's got the Auburn theme. Is there any good Seahawks that came from Auburn? Off the top of my head, I can't remember that pipeline. There probably is. I'm just not remembering. All right, here comes Sasaki to take over. Buckholz was getting tired. Left that thing hanging. Wow. Lucky that's going to stay in the yard at least. We're not going to get it defensively, but we'll hold him to 2. Follows is looking a little rough right now, but we're on 24 follows. Tight Spot is tapping away. He's trying to get us to 50,000 likes. Oh, Derek Hall from Auburn. Okay, so yeah, that's fair. Looked it up. You think it's John Clean? That may be it. Slow pitch. Yeah, it was somebody that I wasn't familiar with in real life. Yeah, probably closer on likes than follows. But I can't see the like count. I have to rely on the moderators to tell me over there. It doesn't show up in my dashboard analytics, unfortunately, till I end stream, and we don't want to end stream, and then they don't get to see him. Look at this guy! No way, dude. Wee Boy, yeah, thanks. Wee Boy just gifted a sub to Lev U. Gifted one to Dat Boy Montana, Jay to Go, Cortez, and Pinkler have all subscribed. They were all gifted, is what it is. Yeah, that is a bang, dude. Thank you so much for the double whammy today from Wee Boy. We got to open some real life packs. Maybe the real life packs will give them the clue that they got to follow up for the MLB The Show packs. Heath Evans was a Tiger and a Seahawk. Yeah, Heath Evans wasn't bad. Although I don't think I would remember that about Heath for what it's worth. Hey, what's up, Huey? Huey's joining us on TikTok chat. Oh, I thought we were going to catch the liner. Yeah, that throw ain't going to work. Dang it, off the mark. So he's going to get the lead here late. It's been a pitching duel so far. Well, that's enough of him. Look at Coffee Time coming in with the big resub. Coffee Time is on 51 months with a 23-month streak. We back. Behave today, says Solo. They're, I don't know, they're hanging in. It's been an okay stream. Purple app's been more exciting. Sorry, TikTok. You guys got to get on the purple app level. How's that Tony Fernandez card working out? I'm playing against this opponent, and he's got a 500 plus average with him. Coffee Time. And of course, Coffee Time, thank you for all the support and sticking with the stream through the years. Yeah, it's been a fun stream, for sure. Trying to get our pack opening goals hit so we can rip the packs. Trying to force the engagement is what we're trying to do. Tony's terrible. His power is so bad to even get a hit. Oh, that sucks, man. I was hoping that card was going to be a money card for us. Such a cool player. It's a shame that they didn't put him into the game being decent. Certainly he'll get another release later. Maybe that release will be usable. All right, so I'm chasing here. This guy's gone with Contreras the whole way, and I haven't really touched him. I've been hitting okay throughout most of the stream. I think we only have one loss so far, but need to rally now. I'm going to take this pitch because I'm grabbing some real life packs to open for Wee Boy. Hey, that's a great take. You want the chase pack, Adley? You love his cards for solo? Yes, Adley's usually great. Huey with the Galaxy off the top rope. Well, that'll motivate the TikTok chat. Thanks, Huey. All right, guys, we got more time added thanks to Huey. Now we just got to get our 50,000 likes or 50 followers. But yeah, everybody thank Uncle Huey for giving you more time to tap away there. Thought I was going to jam that in. So we're down to our final out. It's up to Alec Thomas to prevent me from going down in flames here. Oh, I thought my timing was good. It was. The PCI was bad, though. So the Tigers get the win over the DonyellFreak. That ends my entry. Oh, well. Let's start a new one, and we can reset the lineup. I need some lefty pitchers. I didn't have any lefties on that entry. We owe some packs to Wee Boy, and I owe a pack to none other than Coffee Time. Reed, was that you? Were you stream sniping me, Reed? That's fine, Reed. Reed, please follow the stream though, at least. All right, so event has some event restrictions, so let me see. Yeah, this event's weird, man. I didn't even get a chance to finish the WBC, and we're onto this thing. We need some lefty arms. Allighieri is going to come in. I need more lefties. Montgomery. I don't care if the lefties are the starters. Use them as relievers. It said 85 under. What does it mean? Let me see, bud. Probably not going to use like Cade Smith and some of these guys. Reed Schmidt, thanks for following. Yeah, so apparently I played Reed. He said GG's. Maybe he just meant I played a good game against the other guy. Duvall will probably be decent, right? You added a 90 and it worked. So I think they're doing spaghetti logic on this. So it's 85 or lower. Why we're able to get the other ones in, I don't know. But I think what they mean, maybe, is if you go over here to progress, and the menus are such a mess this year, somewhere in here, assorted programs, I believe it is. Maybe not. Oh yeah, assorted programs, budding youth event, right? So you need the guys that qualify to grind out Leo DeVries and also to get the spring breakout pack. So you can see I'm getting like the total bases. I need one more win with a budding youth event player, and that'll finish up the event for me, I guess. So you need the 84 and lower players in the event. So if you're using guys that are over, they're not tracking the stats where you solo, is my understanding. So it's kind of a mess because it really should be lineup restricted where you have to use those cards and we're on a level playing field, because it's like, do you want to play for wins or do you want to play to grind out the game mode? So yeah, it's never been like that in the past. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it's a what the heck, right? Like a lot of this game so far this year. Now I'm trying to navigate this thing and get back to the event deal. So I need 84 overalls in my lineup, right? So yeah, let's just see. So I'm assuming Sato is okay, but like I'm playing Gritch there, and he's not tracking anything for me. I guess I could play Carter Jensen instead of Kyle Till because they're probably going to play similarly. But I don't want to play with a bunch of scrubs either, right? But yeah, it's kind of tough to say. And then I'm spamming this Hernandez card because he's a spring breakout card. So yeah, it's kind of a mess. Don't have enough righties in my lineup either, but yeah, hopefully we'll hit well with these guys down here. Let me get us back to gameplay and open some packs along the way, so we're not doing too much menu streaming. But yeah, I don't get what they're doing. I was confused as well. All right, so back on the grind. Thanks again to Huey for the Galaxy, Coffee Time, and Weeboy for the resubscription and gifted subs respectively. And I hope you guys on TikTok will follow the stream or send the likes so we can open up those packs, because I need more good cards. I'm going to save those packs if we don't get there, but we're going to open these packs here. Huey, thanks for the heart me as well. First in this pack, Vinny Testaverde coming out for us. Rising Star, Balls 2, Byron Murphy, Super Bowl champion. Love getting that rookie as a Seahawk fan. And then we got the Honey Badger. Honey Badger, not great on the Madden Bowl content that he did. He was in there with Kurt Benkert, and they just didn't have a good chemistry with each other. Maybe they'll work together again and get better. Oh, is that Huey's better half? Is that Jericho coming in too? Hey, good to have you guys both here watching at the same time. Next in the pack, we got Micah Hyde, or the next pack is Micah Hyde. Start us off. And I'm swinging through. Whenever I get a pause, we'll keep going through the real life packs. And on top of it with the Paula. Jerica, I'm good. How's the baby doing? And how are you doing today? We got Roman Wilson next in and last in. AJ Brown for our Philly fans. Yeah, better take this pitch because I was putting the cards to the side so I don't knock them over and bend the corners or any of that stuff. Boy, that was a good pitch to hit. I was just late on my reaction. Looks like we're playing in Houston. I think that's where we're at. No. Maybe it's the old ballpark in Arlington. I don't know. We're somewhere. We're playing baseball. I'm swinging and missing. And on top of it with Kurt. So uneventful first inning for me. Those of you that are playing the game, how are you enjoying it so far? If you were going to give it a rating on a 1 to 10, what do you guys think? Coffee time. He's on a mission grind today. Mental state is not in a good place. I'm sorry I missed that that comment from you, Coffee time. I'm going to try to grind out missions tonight because I'm just starting to play it on the Nintendo Switch. So I need to put together the grind lineups to help. John Flaherty, thanks very much for the share. We got Kobe Turner, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and we got my guy, Geno Smith. Geno and the Jets coming together this season. We'll see how that goes. John, how's the weekend looking for you? Do you have any fun plans? This guy's first pitch homering on me. That's a bad start. I think we're just mostly going to be around the house this weekend, personally. No plans for John. I'm going to stream quite a bit. We got some sports events to stream, so looking forward to doing that. Now, here's Seth Hernandez. And 2 pitches, 2 hits here. And we're clanking it in right field. All right, let's just stick to opening packs. I know how to do that. Don't know how to get out. We got Bruce Smith. Our rising star is Spencer Rattler. Kind of pushing it. Call Spencer a rising star. And then we got Javon Holland in this pack. We're almost towards the end of our beloved football card pack. So got to get some baseball cards here soon. Baby's asleep. You guys are fine. Big boy is turning 1 next week. Man, I remember when he came. I'm, of course, you know, it just goes by that way, but it's kind of crazy that he's already going to be a year old. Does he have like a favorite cartoon series or anything yet, Jerica?
He's in there.
Are you getting him a special cake? You know, with I'm trying to think of what's popular at that age. You know, with Elmo or Big Bird or any of those guys. He's going to swipe it on the 73. Don't really check on the Jays news. We're hurting squad right now, just in time to start the season. I barely checked on the A's news as far as what's going on in spring training. So, yeah, I'm out of the loop. But you guys got some injuries racking up coffee time? This guy is hammering me here to start. All right, so PCA takes a steep. Next pack. Third leg, Will Levis. JJ McCarthy. Hey, we got a 9 siding. Might be the only place you guys see 9. I think he's going to be seeing a lot of the bench next year behind Kyler Murray. Maybe it wasn't all 9's fault, but that was pretty good offense for Sam Darnold. I think Kyler is going to do well there. And last in the pack, Bills legend, Bruce Smith. The entire rotation is messed up. I want to pitch this Hernandez card. The reason I want to pitch the Hernandez card is because I want to grind out the program. But yeah, Hernandez is getting touched up here. He loves Coco Melon. Okay, so Coco Melon and JJ and the whole family. Yeah, we definitely have some Coco Melon toys, and we did a Coco Melon theme for my older daughter, I think when she turned 3. So there's a picture of her, maybe 2, but yeah, there's a picture of her with her cake, and she just looks so happy with all the Coco Melon stuff around it. So that's awesome that he's going to have the Coco Melon party. And those are pretty good. Like, they're fairly calm. A lot of music as far as the Coco Melon production there. Some of the stuff I feel like is just like too over the top and too stimulating for the kids. Especially if I'm trying to relax. I don't need it screaming and yelling at me off a device or off the television set. If this guy hits a 3-run bomb, I think we're going to just throw this event game back. Try to throw him behind the runner. Not going to get there. You guys going to Chuck E. Cheese as well? Yeah, we like going there too. We've had a few birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese, and that makes it easy. You don't deal with setting up and cleaning up, and the kids like it when the characters come out and dance with them and all that. Yeah, I think Hernandez is cooked. I better pull him out. Don't want to, but we'll have to progress against somebody that doesn't hit as well later on with that Hernandez card. Or offline. How's our timer looking, TikTok? We got to get the follow train going again. Feels like the other day the algorithm really pushed pretty well for us as far as new followers. So yeah, if you guys are scrolling, big pack opening if we hit 50 followers or 50,000 likes. I know JR was on the like train over there. Yeah, I must not be tracking the runners while I was super delayed. Even trying to get that throwaway. So he pulls off the double steal. Little gliding camera animation there. All right, finally, the inning comes to an end. But not before the bats got me for 3. All right, last pack, we had 5 gifted and a big resubscription. We're trying to get to our MLB packs as well. We got Jonathan Taylor there. Devontae Adams is going to be in the back of the pack. Our rising star, Dylan Johnson. And then the aforementioned Devontae Adams had a nice resurgence, unfortunately for my rooting interest with the Rams this year. Devontae showed he still got some gas left in the tank. And gas is pricey these days. I think it's going to be a costly summer to go anywhere. I just swung late at everything. I kept thinking he was going to throw me some junk away, and he just hammered him inside. I gotta trust it and swing when I see that ball coming out of the hands if I think it's four seam or sinker ball. They said that the sinker wasn't going to be as effective this year, the high sinkers, but I don't know that that's really the case. Rolling over on it with Lucas Ramirez. And here's Daryl Hernandez stepping in. Maybe Hernandez can catch up to one. Yeah, we'll at least get a hit. Jake, what's up, Jake? How you been, buddy? Good to see you in the stream. Are you ready for baseball, Jake? Oh, I thought I could get underneath it and hit it hard with Sato. Tried to pull down there late, but yeah, I didn't do well, and then fastball slips in. And fastball again, I thought it had some break on it. I could have sworn out of the hand it had that little hump, that it was going to be a breaking pitch, but I'm seeing things that aren't there. Here's Kyle Till stepping in. Oh, Kyle Till stepping out. Bye-bye ball. Towards the Boys and Girls Club side. All right, so he's got Chirrio, Bazana, and then the righty behind. Let's go... I don't know, let's try this Broxton card. Broxton kind of seems like batting practice to me, but maybe I'm not using him well. Didn't pitch well with him offline, and then today I brought him out and opponent kind of touched him up too. One thing I'm getting in the habit of is throwing too many strikes, though. Playing offline, you know, you just spam it against the computer. Try to get through the innings quickly, and when you play head-to-head, want to at least give your opponent a chance to swing and miss at some junk. get somebody that's a little swing happy, or if they've been on playing for a few hours, you know, maybe they're getting impatient. So Bazana against Broxton. That's hammered. Don't think we're going to rob it. We're not going to get back in time. Well, not good. You know what? Underdog did a really cool promo for me, and they put 2,500 into a prize pool for my own groups of brackets, and I tried to get as many people as I could signed up for it. I know not everybody uses Underdog. If you are going to use it, please use code DYF as they're like my top sponsor. But that's the only bracket I have, and I saw yesterday I had slipped into third out of the 7 of us in there. Need to check it today and see how I'm doing. Pretty sure I had UNC going a couple of rounds deep, so I know at least that game I got wrong. How about for yourself, Jake? Have you had a good bracket thus far? I tried to let everybody know on the Discord server, but I know people probably think of it as like you had to deposit. This one, as far as I was aware, was just a free roll if you had an account. Excuse me for the coughing. Still getting a little bit of allergy scratchiness here. Okay, so Carter Jensen against Soto. We need a cricket number. That's a decent swing. A little too early, though. If JR is around, real tight spot, he can probably let us know what the like count is. TikTok, how many likes do we have? Can anybody see it? I think most of the viewers can see it. I just can't see it as a streamer because I'm not in the app. Yours has been super bad. You think only 19%. You picked a lot of upsets that didn't happen for Jake. And as far as the likes, Jake lets us know we're beyond halfway. We're at 25,000.7k likes. Just got a spam weird link. It's a weird link and a weird address. UPS shipment. Incomplete address. Sure, that's why you're sending it to me from an iCloud email. Let me report these people as being spam and block them. Maybe I should do it after this at bat. So it may be a day where we end up keeping our packs for the next stream. All right, down on strikes. GG's. I got destroyed in that one. Yeah, this is definitely junk. So help us out. Block the junk. I was throwing a lot of junk balls in that inning, or that game. 6 minutes left guaranteed on the TikTok side. Trying to either get the like total or follow total over the finish line. Hernandez gets P1. We get Bobby Grich P2'd, and here we go. We got 25 followers, so we're like halfway on follows, halfway on everything. No way, Weeboy gifted to Knowledge. They love Mbutts, Superior, Okazada, and Viz7 Ricks, all getting gifted subscriptions in the purple chat. Dude, we got to open some real packs for you. Here's the packs that I think Weeboy wants us to open, but we need TikTok to cooperate. We do have a nice little queue. If you guys are scrolling right now, please follow, right? The timer will go up, the lights will flash. And if we get 50 follows or 50,000 likes, we will open all the packs today. If not, save them for tomorrow's stream. Try again then. He wants the MLB packs as Weeboy. Weeboy's like, I've seen enough football packs here. What am I doing? I swear the menu's so messed up this year. Eventually we'll get used to it, right? Multiplayer, and no, I don't want to go into Battle Royale. I'm trying to get out of this. I got to exit the tutorial. Yeah, I didn't want to do any of this stuff. Yeah, the menu's so bad. Do you get any MLB codes? Mo, I got codes. They're in my Discord server. If you don't have them already, you can click on my profile. Linktree's there. Come into the Discord. And please follow here if you haven't. Jake, thank you for the Tiny Diny trek. Jake's adding some time to TikTok. to try to get these guys following, sharing, and liking. I almost feel like I should restart TikTok or something to see if we can get a harder algorithm push. I'm resetting my my matchup there. That first matchup was very clanky in the menus. But hey, we got some score treat packs dedicated to Weeboy. Weeboy's been putting in super support on the purple side. Thank you, Weeboy, for hooking up the community with so many gifted subscriptions. All right, so these are on deck. We'll get through them as we progress through the game. We're on the road here. Call me Willie Nelson. We're on the road again. Oh, we're playing in the rain, so this guy's looking to scumbag us. Probably try to go live tonight for Weeboy. Shout out to Weeboy. Have you streamed already on the new game? We need to make a Weeboy command, honestly. Was last playing some NHL. All right, Weeboy's got 50 follows. So you just got enough followers to get affiliated now on MLB or any game on the purple platform. Santa Clara and Kentucky going back and forth right now. Go Santa Clara. No disrespect to the Kentucky fans, but yeah, Santa Clara is pretty close to me. Well, I can swing late in the rain too. Yeah, so you just got enough followers, right? Having 50 follows gets you set up where you can become an affiliate. And then people can subscribe to you and you can have your own emotes and all those things. You still have to probably hit whatever dashboard requirements you have as far as, you know, watch hours, average viewers, and all those things, Weeboy. The WCC is a joke. Go UK, says Tyler. Tyler, that's big talk for somebody that's scrolling on TikTok as a non-follower. You should definitely follow up. If your couch, he's trying to get better at this game. Are you telling me you're not a top 100 MLB The Show player as well? Couch, I heard a rumor about you today that you're using the knuckleballer, that you're cheesing them on MLB. A little birdie from Colorado told me that. That's okay. You'll get better. Definitely happy to help you if there's any pointers I can give you. Not that I'm the best player in the world, but I usually hit World Series most ranked seasons. Waldron, best pitcher by far for After Couch. Hey, Tyler, thanks for following. We're closer to our pack opening thanks to Tyler.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ooh. Pull the string on us there, and down we go. I had 9 swings, only put 2 of them in play. Playing in the rain does make the game lag more, but, I mean, we both got to play in it. It's just, yeah, that's something that most players would do. Like the opponent's trying to make the game lag. All right, first in the pack, this one dedicated to Weeboy and all the gifted subscribers. It's going to be Jared Stidham. We got Lad McConkey, however it's pronounced. There. Should put some respect on his name and learn how to pronounce it. And Cameron Hayward is next in that pack. Real life packs have been accumulated. We need to open our MLB The Show packs. TikTok controls the pack opening, so follow up, fellas. Be like Tyler. So he gets the infield hit. I feel like this guy's going to look to run here. Yeah, we see him dancing. We'll throw over. Doesn't feel like it's as easy to pick off runners this year, but we'll see. Yeah, come on, TikTok. If it was earlier in the stream, I probably would have restarted the stream. Yes, Rashid Shaheed coming back is huge. Oh, I thought we picked him. Santa Clara's up 4. Would have been nice to, you know, kept all those key free agents, but I kind of knew going into the free agent period we weren't going to re-sign Walker and Rashid and Boye Mafe and you know, Kobe Bryant and so on and so forth. They signed a running back from the Packers who looked like he had a decent season last year, but I imagine he's going to be a running back by committee type of guy for us going into this season. For those that don't remember, Zach Charbonnet had a bad injury against the Rams, and he's going to be out for quite a while. So the run game is going to be tough for the Seahawks. A lot of these guys have a lot of speedy players in here. Yes, Dennis Rodman going to the WWE Hall of Fame was announced today. I did see that. On JR's end, he says it's 66.4K likes. What? Jake, can you confirm what JR's seeing? I don't know about that, JR. You guys are 40,000 like discrepancy there. How much did Rodman wrestle? I remember him doing the wrestling stick with Karl Malone there for a while, but I thought it was just like one summer that he was out there doing that stuff. JR is a moderator, but so is Jake. I wonder if it's only showing it on your end, JR, because you're doing some sus tapping. All right, next pack. Brock Purdy is there. Ask me if I'm a Brock Purdy fan. Xavier Leggett is next in the next pack. Wait a minute. Now we're at 30,004.1. So we're low on the likes. And then last in the pack we got Joe Mixon. Monty, thanks for sharing the stream. JR, thanks for the press start. Timer's almost gone, so I don't think we're hitting the goal either way. Football King, thanks for following. I'll tell you what, Weeboy's gifted like, is it 10 today or 15, Weeboy? I think you've gifted 15 today, which is super kind of you. Let's add 15 minutes to our timer. There we go. All right. 15 minutes for TikTok to get it together on the likes or the follows. If they get to their goal, we'll do it. If somebody follows on TikTok and they want to follow on the purple side, we'll count those follows too. So anybody lurking on the purple side, or if you got friends on the purple side, get them to jump in. Watching Donnie and Virginia basketball while at work. How's Virginia going, Nats fan? Hey, JR, thanks for the horseshoe. Bummer. Renee's just not fast enough to beat that one out. I have not hit well the last couple of turns at bat here. Last couple of games. I'll blame it on playing in the rain, but you got to play wherever the game's at. Super early in the game. Joe Mixon popping out of the pack again. We got Joe Milton, double Joes in this pack, and Ty Law in the next pack. Little IRL pack opening today. Maybe a virtual opening later. Ball was placed perfectly. Couldn't get there with a short stop. Game started at 1:40. Okay, so we'll get this game through, and then we may have enough time for one more and see how the algorithm blesses us. Right, we will not turn two, but we'll get the lead runner. Here's Riley Green stepping in. And Riley's a little late on the swing. So the bear down mechanic is kind of throwing me off because I'm trying to use it for the slide step. I'm getting into the bear down instead. That camera zoom thing is interesting. This game's awesome. Literally trading the lead every possession, says Jake. I'm tempted to turn it on, but I know my gameplay is going to suffer if I start watching the hoops shake. How'd you know what they said at my family reunion's tight spot? Tight spot probably knows that joke. Let's get some pack foil ASMR going for you guys. All right, let's see if I can hit two here with Sato.
Ball one.
I have not been locked in the last couple games. Oof. Terrible swing at the slider. I thought that ball was going to be up a little higher than where it ended up. That I could turn on it down the right field line. A little bit of a protection hack there. He's going to step off. One disengagement, one remaining. Ever since changing to the bat PCI, Solo Fill has been built different. This pack's got George Karlaftis, Rising Star from the Colts, Latu. Oops, I dropped the last card, which is kind of a cool last card too. I didn't mean to drop it. Let me get through this at bat. Jan Stenerud. You don't know football if you don't know Jan Stenerud. Jan brought the soccer style kick, is what they called it, to the NFL. And we're kicking it old school here with Carter Jensen. That's going to hit the top of the wall. Carter needed another spoonful of Wheaties to level this game, but he'll get into second base with a stand-up double. We got a shot. That may be exit stage right for the lefty. It will be. Guy's walking in the rain. Only thing he's raising is Solo's blood pressure. All right, sinker, fastball, slider pitcher coming in and just late out to dead center. It's a cavernous ballpark, and I won't try to advance. I don't want to risk getting taken down. Yes, they do. Yep, they do now, Jake. Yeah, you can do the predictions. They've had that for about 6-7 months.
Nope, that's inside. That's ball two.
And listen, the runner. Hope for the best. Woo, just in under the slide. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's like pinned everywhere too. If you ever forget DYF like DonyellFreak, but it's pinned to my TikTok profile there. It's one of the videos, so it's always easy to find. So we got Rafaela, Thomas, and Witt Jr. trying to get ourselves into extra innings. It is 56-55 Santa Clara. Currently, I'm getting the game report. Let's go find a right-hander, and we'll try Uribe ourselves. Anybody old enough to remember Juan Uribe? He used to play for the San Francisco Giants. Love that guy. You're stoked to go. Going to be Sweet 16 and Elite games there. So we have one of the guys that's from Indiana that graduated at Purdue, and he was asking me how far I live from that SAP center because he was wondering if I would be tempted to go see Purdue in person if they made it to the Elite Eight. I'm only like an hour and a half away, so I don't know. I probably won't go because I'm not that big of a college basketball fan, but I think the atmosphere would be just electric. I'm glad you're going to go check it out, Jake. It's kind of like depending on traffic too. That commute from the Central Valley to the Bay, there can be a lot of people on the road with you. So, Google Maps says it's an hour and a half, but it could be a lot slower. Hey, Spot, you're all over the place with the numbers today, bud. I better run this down or that's the ball game. We will run it down, and we'll stay in the game for now. Done last few years when they've done games in Sacramento and San Francisco, the atmosphere is awesome.
Ball, that's inside.
Yeah, I got a non-perfect throw, so he'll steal the base with Alec Thomas and just needs a hit. Surprised he laid off. I thought he would swing at that one with Horowitz. And thankfully for me, he's touch underneath it. We're off to extras here in this one. Under 10 minutes, TikTok. If you guys are browsing the For You page, it's a place to talk sports. Come on in, give us your best sports hot take. And See if you can surprise us with whatever you got to say. Last pack out of the IRLs, Joey Bosa, Rising Star, Xavier Worley. It's Worley, right? Oh, Worthy, excuse me. And Roger Staubach, Roger the Dodger, popping out. Here is Nikki Nukes stepping in.
That's a ball.
Saw some people complaining without being able to R2 and stop your opponent, because now they can just pitch through it, that it's going to allow too much quick pitching. But I don't think quick pitching is really a thing. Like, get the ball and throw, right? Let's play the game. I grew up playing ready golf. For those that are unfamiliar with the term, it's like have your club be ready to hit when it comes to golf. So the rain in the cavernous park hold Kurtz on a perfect swing, and we don't get the 2-run lead. Yeah, R2 was, to me, like the most brain dead, idiotic thing that they've had in the game for years. F your couch. If I'm in the batter's box, I can't stop you from throwing the ball other than holding up my hand and stepping out of the box, which was a mechanic for that. At least there used to be. You could hit down on the D-pad, which made sense. Like, okay, I need a little break for my eyes. Controller slipped out of my hands. My hands are sweaty, whatever. You take a bite of my breakfast burrito. Okay, hit down on the D-pad, pause the game for a second, and you can't abuse it. You could do it like once in at bat. That I think is fine in the game. But yeah, just spamming R2 when somebody's trying to start their windup was just so stupid. You miss the creative player, the good old Cap. Got a lot of folks scrolling in. I see the Average American Boy, Carol Weishman, SOS Zach, Jacob. Welcome in, everybody. Monty. You guys could all do me a huge favor and follow the stream. If you're not a follower, the timer will go up, lights will flash, and we may do a big pack opening if we hit our follower goal of 50. We're just over halfway there on TikTok. Gotta do it before that timer goes away. Our guy Weeboy has been committed trying to get us to the pack opening today. Hey, if not, we'll try to get there tomorrow. Where am I at on the XP program? Jacob, remind me after the game and I'll show you. I'm not honestly sure. The menus are so clustered that I'm kind of confused where I'm at on the grind right now. What's my opinion on 26? I think 26 is very much an MLB The Show 25 rehash. And I think it's been the same game for many years, unfortunately. Now, if you like the game in the first place, it's fine. You'll have fun. You like talking baseball. You know, all that type of stuff. The issue being, if you're looking for variety and you're looking for the game to upgrade into the PS5 generation, and it's been in the PS5 generation for years now, it still looks like a game that's straight out of PS4. So it just kind of is what it is, but it's not perfect by any means. So when people come in and say, hey, is the game worth it? Should I buy the game for $70 or whatever? I don't know. It's like, are you into baseball? If you are, you probably want to play the game regardless of its flaws. If you were looking for it to have taken the leap forward, like a lot of the other games have that are in this realm, the other sports games, it hasn't done that. And they have their share of issues that they're doing some sneaky stuff against the community that they didn't tell us ahead of time, like the 20 card limit if you want to be an investor and that sort of thing. But yeah, Weeboy, he wants the packs today. He doesn't want to wait. I think we don't have to have the 3-batter minimum in the 3-inning rule games. Let's see. To be honest with you, Weeboy, I always like it when we hit the goals. It's a good engagement tool to get TikTok pushing a little harder. The way that I've done it since last year. But also, like, I don't want to hold the packs too long because I want to upgrade the lineup. And if we hit Shohei or something, of course, we want to start paralleling them.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Good old Cali Who. Oh, and he's going to get the late jammer and keep this game going. It wasn't like it was a bad swing. Just, man, I was trying to run it in and get weak contact. Junior Cameronero keeps my opponent in. Now my opponent's looking to walk me off. We don't want that. My thoughts on the championship game for the WBC? Hats off to Venezuela, man. They wanted it more and they played better. DeRosa should never be on the bench for Team USA again, in my opinion. It's 70-68. Santa Clara on top with 1:25 left. We're getting the breakdown from real tight spot. When they lost to Italy and he said he didn't realize that they could get eliminated from the group stage, it's like, what is this clown doing? How did we get him in charge of our American squad? That was the one to hit. It was hanging there. My timing was off. I think my PCI was off too. It's just a little over the top. Okay, so he's going to go to the right-hander Fernando Cruz. Sinker, splitter, four-seam, and the slider. Just wanted to take one and see where the release point was and try to get my eyes fixed on it. I'm just not able to help myself. It was loading up. Going to the USC baseball game tomorrow for MPG. Who's the competition tomorrow, Mike? I know you told me the games you were thinking about going to, but I forgot which date it is now. I could probably easily pull up their schedule, but yeah, who's going to be on the field in front of you tomorrow, Mike? That is dumped on. Let's see if the rain holds it. We had a perfect swing with Nicky Nukes that stayed in the yard. Tyler Rogers over Mason Miller, says Jacob. Who would have thought Italy was good? I'm Italian, dude. I knew we were good. No, I didn't expect the Italians to do much in the WBC. Hey, thanks, After Couch. I've played the game for a long time. I have my moments, but it gets a little harder every year. You know, the vision gets a little worse. Your reactions get a little slower. But yeah, I'm pretty solid at this game. So Huskies and Trojans tomorrow. Mike will be there. That's awesome, Mike. 39 seconds left, same score. That comment was a carry on this. Let's see, it was a carry on from the top comment. Got your last jersey in the order yesterday too. I'm surprised they didn't all come together at the same time, Mike. Yeah, so he's up here with Drew Jones at the moment. Can we double him off? No, why weren't we running over there to try to force that runner? Let's see if we have a lefty for Cooper Cup. Excuse me, for Cooper Cup. I was reading chat. For Corbin Carroll. Kentucky down 2 with the ball. 24 seconds left. They could play for the 3 in the walk-off. So you got Parsons, Metcalf, Gardner, and Cup all set up behind our man Mike. Okay, so we do have to face a batter at least. Right, here's Alec Thomas. The gears are grinding here. We're both trying to pull out this late game win. There's 53 seconds left on the timer. I'll play a game for the road no matter what, guys, even if the timer goes. But if you're browsing the For You page, please follow and save the stream because we're about to wrap up.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And Thomas is going to bring another runner to the plate. Or the go-ahead run to the plate, I should say. So we'll definitely get the pitcher out here. Hey, what's up, Hawk? How you been, buddy? Hawk Vandam says, what's up? It's been a minute. Keep grinding. Yeah. We intend to. How's the real life grind going for you, Hawk? Who do I want to go with here? I'll try Camilo Duvall. We need 50. I don't think we're going to get it. Boy, I'm sorry. Feels like the algorithm isn't pushing us in front of baseball viewers for whatever reason today. We're on 4. We're on 27. So we would need to find 23. Sometimes they just come in bunches too. Gonna wear the sauce one to the store for our guy Mike plays games. Mike got a haul of NFL jerseys the other day. All right, so one for the road. It's busy. You're the staff. You're staffed with a new 12 and under team. You're helping the organization's 11 under when you're free. That's awesome. Santa Clara hits the 3 with 2 seconds left. Kentucky nails a buzzer beater 3 to send it to overtime from half court. This sounds like an amazing game. Come on, Santa Clara, stay composed. All right, so I have 8 wins in the event. I guess that's a cumulative one. They make it look like it's on this particular run. Don't like the way stuff's going on here. Daryl Hernandez getting an upgrade. We got Leo coming in. That's what I was hoping to get. We also got Yamamoto, so we're racking up some good players here. Leo DeVries going to help out my A's theme, and then Yoshinito, or how's it pronounced? Yoshiniobu. Sorry, I'm just trying to sound it out. Yamamoto coming out there as well. All right, one for the road here. Leo is smooth. I should just forfeit my entry so I can play with him, right? Yeah, that would make sense. Let me forfeit the entry here. Boy, the menus are something. MPG, he's made it over to the TikTok app. He's trying to help us on the like train. All right, so can I pop him in? And my guy Hernandez is playing pretty well. Don't want to take Hernandez out. I think I still need some of those gold cards in there so we can get the spring breakout pack. So I'm going to keep Sato in. We'll pop Hernandez over to pop him over to second. I cannot use that Yamamoto in this event for whatever reason, so we'll get Hernandez back out. Yeah, thanks, Skyballer. Yeah, some of those games, man, the late game situation gets my hands sweaty for sure. Shout out to Skyballer. Hope you guys have him followed. I think I shouted out F Your Couch already. Yeah, it's not letting me do the other shot for F Your Couch, but they're a dynamic duo of sorts. Real life buddies, both really good Madden players, and they're turning into good MLB The Show players. We're at 49K likes, says Jake. What is going on? You guys are sending that many likes? We may have to open these packs. Although I did stipulate we're supposed to do it before the timer goes. Maybe we'll dip into the premium packs and save some of the standards or something. Got to make it worth your guys sticking around for a send-off. The Average American Boy. Thanks for following Average American Boy. I don't know why, but your name makes me think of those American Girl dolls. Oh, you don't know American Girl dolls? Well, you don't have nieces and daughters. I do, so it's on my radar. Things are pricey. We bought a really tall or oversized Labubu the other day. My daughter saved up her Tooth Fairy money, and that's what she wanted. It's kind of stunned by the price, and then a couple days later she's like, I want to get a new American Girl doll. It's like, oh god, can't we just play with the toys we have for a while? Let's see, you call yourself American Citizen. Hey, good to have you here, Citizen. What do you think about Citizen Kane? Adam Dunn, the big donkey, one of the great nicknames in sports. They made him look more donkey-ish on the player model this year too. Adam's he's put on a few pounds. He's looking like DonyellFreak at the moment. But yeah, you guys notice this with Dunn? Dunn looks different this year. Always a fun card to hit with. Maybe not so much with the defense, but yeah, Dunn's got one of those great uppercut swings. He's got a runner to third already. We're trying to keep him from lifting a fly ball.
No, that's down. Ball.
Big Mac is on deck. My favorite player of all time. I think I'd rather go at McGuire, though, with a righty. Oh, we got a little check swing action there. Yeah, I'm going to throw it down here. If he chases, great. If he doesn't, oh well.
Ball 4.
Try to turn 2 on Big Mac. Speaking of USC baseball, just McGuire. Step on the base and put McGuire on his butt as we get out of the jam. Bison stepping up. Oh, Fear Stewart's in the house. How are you, Fear? Fear, thanks for the heartbeat, bud. How's your Friday going so far? So my kids yesterday, especially my son, they didn't realize some of the hybrid animals are real, like the Zdonkey and Liger and stuff. So then we were looking them up on YouTube, and this guy's team is the Bisons. That's what triggered the memory for me. But yeah, there's like the beefalo, right, where they cross the buffalo with a cow. So we pulled up a YouTube video. It's this news segment. I almost paused. I may as well tell you guys a story. And one guy has a herd of beefalo that he raises, and I'm sure sells the meat and stuff from. And then there's another farmer in the region. This is like somewhere in Minnesota or something, and he has bison. And he doesn't like people crossing the bison because he wants to keep the bison bloodline pure and without any other genetics getting in there. But I guess they're fairly tame if you turn them into beefalo. 50K likes. All right, we got to do kind of a half opening for you guys because it's supposed to be before the timer goes. We got 50K, but we got it after the timer went. I don't know. Do you guys want standard packs or do you want premium packs? Wee boy, how do you feel? We'll split it, and that way we have something already in the queue for tomorrow. If we'd hit it before the timer, of course, I would have opened them all. So standards or premiums? I gave Wee Boy the question because he gifted so many subs today. Bama's got the correct answer. Thanks, Bama. But thank you guys for all the likes. I know Tight Spot's been on it with everything. So we hit the like goal, but we hit it after the timer expired, Wee Boy. So I think as a consolation pack opening, we could either do all the standard packs or we could do all the premium packs. What do you prefer? That way we save a few packs for tomorrow too. Of course, if we hit it before the timer goes, then we open them all. So we'll do like a split opening. And I was asking you what you prefer since you gifted so many subs out to the community today. Because you're definitely Purple Chat MVP in for us. Swinging and missing there for me. A lot of you guys are scrolling on TikTok. Please follow up if you haven't. We're playing the event. Whatever it's called. Spring Breakout event. And we're just grinding away here. Soon we'll be back onto some ranked seasons. Event's a nice way to get used to being online again, though. I should probably lift Hernandez. I want to get the grind done with him since he fit that spring program, but we like to win the games too. And we'll get him by a few feet. A throw beating the runner. Let's see, Jessica Hilliard, BSN RN. What's BSN stand for? RN, I'm assuming registered nurse. I was thinking blood draw specialist, but that's not the correct letters for the acronym. All right, he's flailing away. Let's see if we can take the lead here in the bottom of the second. Clay Buckles, put him in the blender. So, Bama, what's up, Bama? How was the doctor appointment the other day, Bama? Tiring appointment. Oh, I thought I stayed back pretty well, but I'm pretty sure I was way early. Yeah, dang it. Up to Blue, he says that we didn't swing. You're my boy, Blue. Until I get hosed next time. We'll lay off the 12 to 6 curve in the dirt. jumped at it. 109 off the bat, too. Just needed that one straight. And we hit the sinker hard, but down in the dirt. So down we go. Virginia is playing down to the competition, so annoying for the Cavs fans like Nats fan. Been sick since last night. Stomach's been giving you problems. Hate when I got the stomach stuff going on. Feel like you can't rest well when that's acting up. I thought it was fastball out of the hand, then I realized I was chasing the sinker down. And Ramirez not going to get it past Adam Dunn out there. Kentucky's up 4 with 40 seconds to go. That half-court shot's going to send them through, it sounds like, Jake. Hopefully Santa Clara's got little spark left in them. All right, Hernandez grounds out, and that is 2 scoreless innings. Let's see, Bama had a soft baked bar and water with the meds for the day. Did I beat the Auburn team? Sure I did. How come you didn't stick around and watch the stream and send likes, JSN? Virginia not looking good right now for Nats fan and all the Virginia supporters. Got to feel for them if they lose. They were 2 seconds away from a win, and half-court shot went in. Yeah, there's not much you can do, right? Somebody bombs one from half-court. Like, you want to be defending and have your arms up, but you don't want to foul somebody shooting a 3 out there or something either and give them a free roll into overtime. Trey, thanks for following. How are you, Trey? You can do more than one thing. You shouldn't be in other streams, JSN. This is the stream, dude. Thought we were Seahawk buddies. Football season ends. JSN goes cheating on us. What a guy. Very happy VCU beat and knocked out North Carolina. You're going to get tight spot worked up. Right, here's Carter Jensen. Weeboy didn't tell me if he wanted standard packs or premium packs. I think we may just rip the standards for the end of the stream if he doesn't tell me. So we got 50,000. We got it after the timer expired. That's why I'm doing a split opening at the conclusion of this game. So stay tuned if you like packs. So yeah, Trey, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Thanks for following us, Trey. A1 North Carolina hate watcher is our guy Nats fan. This is hammered by Bobby Witt Jr. I think I would have been better off with that one going over the wall for a ground rule double. Looks like he's going to make it in for the lead. He will. All right, stuck with Buckholz too long. Comes Jonathan Broxton. And we'll pop up Chirio. Don't want to make it a multiple run game if we can help it. Here's Adam Dunn. Probably try to pitch him carefully with McGuire on deck. Of course, he could go to a pinch hitter, but we know Dunn tee off against the righties. That one's hanging. Woo. Just missed it. A little too underneath, I think, for Adam there. All right, we need the bats to wake up. Bottom of the third. Bats are awake. Maybe. Ooh. Thought he was going to pull the elevation sensation on me for the robbery. But Sato takes it to Pound Town. All aboard is that one leaving the yard. Here's Carter Jensen stepping in. Surprised he didn't pull out Soto right there. And now the Cavs are losing. We're going to get some Nats fan rage coming in here if they don't pull it together. My man Dark Spect is here, jumping in on the raffle. Hit your first home run on Diamond Dynasty. You know, I still remember my first spec on MLB 19. Jumped on and streamed the game the first day I owned it, and I hit one with a pitcher. Can't remember the guy's name. I had to look at the rosters. It was a Detroit Tigers pitcher when we used to have the pitchers would hit for themselves in Diamond Dynasty back then. Dark Spected, no way. Thanks you for the resub. Dark Spected has subscribed. He's on a long streak of 41 months. That is his 44th month as a subscriber. Stream Element says 44 months in a row, so we have some discrepancy between the notifications, but it doesn't matter. Thanks to Dark Specta for all the support and the big resub. Trying to swipe a base, we're going to steal one with Alec Thomas. And now a hit here could send us home with a win as Jay Willie's stepping up to the plate. He's going to make the move to the bullpen, and I don't know if I have an option here. Oh, I got Wilson at DH. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Let's go with Garrett Anderson. Let's see if Garrett can square one up against the hard throwing right-hander. Kentucky gets the win over Santa Clara. They hit the half-court shot and they break Santa Clara's heart. Garrett Anderson down the line. I think we got the walk-off to walk us home here on this DonyellFreak stream. Let's open a real-life pack. And I owe you guys some virtual packs because we got really close to the 50,000 before our timer expired. And we got there to 50K. So thanks, everybody, for all the likes. We know JR was doing some serious tapping on his end. Not sure if Weeboy's there. He never told me if he wanted to go standard or premium, so I think we'll go standard pack, save the premium for tomorrow instead of doing all the packs because we didn't quite hit the goal, but we got awfully close to it. Yeah, Chuck Norris, man. Sad to see. Enjoyed him in Walker Texas Ranger. Seemed like every time I would see some type of quote from him, I think Chuck and myself probably looked at the world quite a bit differently, but yeah, it's still sad whenever anybody passes. I guess he was out in Hawaii promoting something. I forgot exactly what it was he was doing. I read about it yesterday, you know, that Chuck Norris was hospitalized, had a medical emergency, and it sounded like he was okay. Like he was talking and making jokes and stuff. And then today I wake up and you know, he came to the end of his life. So hey, just a reminder for any of us, but especially if you have older folks in your family, give them a call, stay in touch with them. So we'll save the premium packs and open these standards for all of you guys and gals hanging out. Or expect we opened a pack for him. I'm behind on the things on the wall, but I need to get caught up on it. I think I'll probably just do a new poster board and get started for baseball season. So this pack opening dedicated to all of you guys for all the support today. We're going to open the 28 standards. And then we'll have a little bit in the queue for tomorrow to resume. I'm going to try and knock out US West map today in Conquest and probably get started on US Central in the Conquest maps. Haven't started mini seasons yet, but we'll do some grinding off stream here too. Conclusion of these packs, I'm going to raid out. Not sure who's on. We'll see what options we have, and then going to get some lunch and get prepared to do it again tomorrow. Also tomorrow we'll have Creator Sports Network events. Forget all we have this weekend. I feel like we have a pretty big weekend coming. So let's see. Tomorrow is 21st. We got St. Louis versus Tacoma in the MASL. Then we have the Strikers versus Utica City on Sunday. And then I have football as well on Sunday. It's going to be the A7FL game of the week. It's the East Orange Renegades against Trenton BIC. So, yeah, hopefully you guys all tune into the YouTube channel for those. Yeah, RIP to Chuck Norris. I think he must have been exactly 40 years older than me, based off what I was reading. We get a diamond, but it's not the diamond we were looking for. Although some of those bats can be expensive, so don't quick sell them. At least look them up. That one doesn't look like it goes for a whole lot. Rest in peace to Chuck. He was doing good. Yeah, I even saw a quote from him yesterday that said he doesn't age up, he levels up. But I guess his leveling up is complete if you want to think about it in that type of metaphor. But yeah, guy had a good run for sure. Sam the Sniper. What's up, Sam? I don't know how long it's been, but I remember he had the home gym workout thing that he would promote. I think it would be him and Christy Brinkley on those infomercials. Could have sworn I saw that like within the last decade. So kind of weird. It's definitely jarring to think about him no longer being with us. He and Bama shared the same birthday, both March 10 birthdays for Chuck Norris and Bama from our chat. Legend for sure. Yep, definitely. We're hoping to hit a diamond player. We know we got some diamonds guaranteed in some of these other packs. So tomorrow we'll go for 50 follows and 50,000 likes. When we can hit those consistently, we'll up it to 100 eventually to really try to motivate the TikTok streams. Stubs, I have 70,000 plus, 75,000 right now. Haven't done a lot of flipping or any of that stuff. That Denzel Clark catch fan was something. Definitely enjoyed seeing that live. I had food poisoning, but I was watching the game that day. Was praying to the porcelain god that day, but got to see Clark and the horrible call from Jenny Kavanaugh and Dallas Braden that really didn't do the home run robbery justice. All right, these packs have been rough. We've had 28 standards. We're down to 3. But it just takes one. There could be 2 Shoheis in this last pack. Don't spend your real life money on packs is what I would tell you guys. All right, so we're going to save the ball in as the habits, the WBC, the deluxe, the John Boy, locked on. If you don't have those, check my Discord server. It's probably the best place just to copy the link over. But you just put in the code at the code site for those 2 packs. We got a WBC premiere, bunch of stadiums and uniforms. Who cares? We also got that nice spring breakout. Is flipping the best way to make stubs right now, or should you keep your big diamonds or collections? So the people that I know that are really into trying to make some coins right now or stubs early in the game, they're saying if you pack anything over 90, especially hang on to it. And then if you if you get something below 90, you may want to sell it now while it's inflated and then buy back later. But if you have the intention to complete the collections, would probably go with the over 90s. All right, we got 3 buddies, actually 4 that are really regular buddies that are on right now, but 2 are not in MLB The Show. And Shano, I got to chat with him today. I didn't get to chat with the other buddy that was here, so we'll raid Shano. Showing up is always a good thing, in my opinion. So we're happy that we got to see Shano, and now you guys get to see Shano on the raid. So if you haven't followed him, or if you have, go by and say hi to Shano and check out this MLB stream. We'll have some packs to grind for tomorrow. Thanks everybody for all your support and help. We will see you for, my intention is to do a gaming stream in the morning, like we did today. Hopefully start a little earlier, but I'm having a hard time getting up real early. And then we'll have the sports content on the YouTube channel. Dark Specta, Bama, everybody. Thanks